unavoidable corny. You know what I mean?
He's corny.
I think he's corny in the sense of he knows how to market, right? And it's like, how do we market? Fly clothes, gun lines, and he does it. And you're like, man, put the gun lines away. You're a fucking singer. Get out of here. You know what I mean?
Oh, you didn't see that
like
little
him dissing Pusha T. He makes it as if it seems like Pusha T was from fucking Oakland.
That's kind of weird and random anyway. Just the fact that he would do that.
Yeah, like
you know what I mean.
Drake want to smoke lyrically, but
no,
that's the thing. He's corny in the sense
he waited
of
how many
knows
months?
how to market, right? I think he nice though, like, man. How do we market?
I think Ghost Riders are nice.
Clothes, gun lines. I mean, he OD'd on Meek Mills, but that's not really saying much.
Hey, can somebody do a mic check? Make sure that we all discernible and clear.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you see that little...
Hold on.
My mic sounds nice. Check 1. My mic sounds nice. Check 3. Are you ready? I don't need 2. I got 3. 3 is an inclusive number of 2. So you can kind of skip it.
Hey, baby. My baby on here.
Hey, what up, Liz? Drake want to smoke lyrically. Hey, Liz, did he pick up that Tylenol, bro?
He waited how many months? All right, Biz, your mic is over everybody else.
My mic is over everybody else's?
Yep.
Are you sure? Because we got the same levels, bro.
I'm positive, bro.
I remember that, like all those other times, your mic was louder than mine. I
was just going to say that.
Now we there. I ain't even hear what you just said. I'm trying to help you out.
Like one time, I was in the Phantom Zone during one of your streams. Like I wasn't even there.
You act like I can control that shit though.
What are you saying?
It was PlayStation.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. It was your stream.
I ain't got nothing to do with it either, nigga.
Yo, it'd be funny. When me and Biz stream, that shit sound normal. When this nigga Six stream and me and Biz is talking, this nigga be mad loud. I'm like, yo, bro, what setting do you put? Because your shit be ultra loud.
His setting is center of attention like shit.
Oh, shit.
All right, man. So this is Kickin' Sick BizZness episode 10, man. So we got 10 weeks in and we doing this thing. We're moving up. It's slow, but I appreciate the move. You know what I mean? Let's see, man. I'm gonna introduce the guest first, but I want to get us out the way because then I have a question to ask the guest. But go ahead, Kicks.
It is Trev Super.
It is Kicks.
It is Kicks Trev Super.
It ain't Trev Sick BizZness.
I gotta promote this this album I'm coming out with. It'll probably be dropping in August. I'll be starting all my stuff in July. So be ready for that. Happy fucking 10 weeks, bruh. Milestones.
All right, go ahead, Biz.
Welcome back to another episode of Kicking Sick BizZness. I'm Biz, the business part of Kicking Sick BizZness. I do want to notify you all that my links are in the description, and so are everyone else's that is here. So check that out if you need to. Thanks. Bye. 10 weeks.
I forgot to put Lee's Twitch in the description.
Ooh.
This is my first guest, man. I'm just starting new, man. Just don't crucify me. And this is just sick, man. I'm go ahead and let the host introduce herself. And she act like she ain't in here, but go ahead.
Hello, my name is Lee. People call me Lee. It's short for Sweetest Lee. Nice to meet you.
Nice. It's like you practiced that. I like it.
She got an index card in her hand right now. That's crazy.
Yes,
index card.
It's a whole big index card, and I practiced this.
She's actually in front of the mirror.
Got a whiteboard.
Yes. I have a teleprompter and everything.
Word.
She got somebody with cue cards like, all right, you ready? Go.
All right, Lee. You've been here since day one. We said we have a question for every woman that comes up here.
Oh, geez.
All right, now. First of all, do you intentionally, when you sleep, when you with your mans and whatnot, and you're in the bed, do you intentionally spoon real hard just so you can deny him sex?
Pretty sure the answer is yes, but let her answer.
Spoon real hard.
Yeah, you know,
how does that even?
Trying to be nice here.
Depends on my mood and situation, I guess. I don't know.
So that is a yes. All right.
Do you intentionally That's a weird question. Anyway.
It's not a weird question. You like I said, you've been here since week 1.
You saw the video. You know what's going on with that question.
Yo, Lee, he did you dirty. He did you dirty, bro. He ordered food for himself knowing you was hungry and ate it.
Isn't that a shame?
That's pretty bad.
Right.
What are we talking about?
That's how you treat your guests.
Wait. No. Is that the reason why you spoon hard on him? Like, so why do you do that?
Because I feel like it. Okay, so if I decided to do that for whatever reason, it would really be for whatever reason. So I just feel like it to be a tease, or I really don't want to, or maybe I do want something. I want you to, chase it. I don't know. It could be any reason. That's up for the dudes to discern which one it is.
See,
you got a mind read.
That's another topic, yo. We're gonna discuss
another episode of Women Calculus.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're masters of calculus and chess, and you will always be wrong. You will always lose.
Yeah, because we got to guess. That shit hard.
I bet you every woman in prison is not agreeing with that statement right now.
You know what? Nobody asked you, but
you weren't ready for me today. That's just what's happening already. That's the preview.
You wait. This is the beginning of the podcast. This is supposed to be a nice time.
I'm setting the tone to
I'm
win.
happy to be here.
I'm setting the tone. You hear the tone of my voice? This is a winner's voice.
It is. Oh.
See, like Biz man, if he had to guess, he go with the same. How you call it? The same.
You see how my brother's attacking me? He knows you need team. He knows you need backup. That's what's happening right now.
He'll go for his same tactic. Know what I'm saying? That's why he a winner. Because 33 of those 66 times it'll work. Okay. He's.
Are you saying half the time?
No, 33% of the 66% works.
That's
really weird.
3,300. Let's just leave it at that. 3,300.
So he's 33% from the line? Is that what you're saying?
33% from the line.
I'm a third of 2/3. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Half? Anyways, why are y'all always doing math? This is weird. So anyway, you should be able to pick up the signal depending on how the hard spoon, turns out.
But
if she don't engage, then that's just a hard spoon and she don't want nothing else.
Nah.
How you gonna say that though? That's like being like, all right, wait till what happens at the end for you to figure out what I really mean. That sucks. I want to know what you mean immediately.
Some people like foreplay too, and I don't know. I don't know. I'm making this difficult.
Hey Liz, I may or may not be flirting with the guest host. I don't know. That's up for debate.
Gosh.
All right, so metaphorically, if you were spooning Biz,
Lord,
because
why?
Let me stop. Sorry, I had to make it awkward.
This dude always gets me.
Welcome to what Kicks does.
You want to make it awkward, huh? So if Kicks was a woman and he was spooning Biz,
wow! Why would you do that?
Why would you be hard spooning Biz?
And if Lee was a man and you were spooning her,
I'd be a very handsome man.
Oh my god! Why are y'all doing this to me, son?
I'd be
what
so
I do
romantic.
to y'all?
Let's spoon.
Hey, this was supposed to be get ass sick day. This is not my day.
Nah.
Oh right.
Nah.
I didn't get ass sick.
First of all, I didn't start anything for you to get at me.
You sound like a politician right now. Hey, hold on now. Hold on. Wait. Hold on now.
flirting with Lee and all that other shit. You had to make it weird. So I think Biz took it further, and Biz like won the weird award. You know what I mean?
You know how I do, man. You know, when the gloves come off, man, there's more gloves.
I'm just saying, it ain't my day today, all right? It's somebody else's day. It ain't my day.
We'll see with these topics, bro. Nah, but that's okay. But you know, to Biz, do you have anything to say on that? About her 3 options? It's either she's teasing, she wants it, or it's you know,
she don't want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we do the same thing to a degree, just not like that. Like we kind of just say it, like I don't want to do it, or I want to do it. It's like, well, there really is no in between, is there, guys? So that whole in between thing, that's bullshit. And using your ass to tell me yes or no is not communication. Sorry.
It is depending on how you do it.
Like if you fart on me, maybe. Other than that, I don't know how to get no from that.
You have weird fetishes.
I didn't say I like that. I said I will receive that as a no.
Okay.
All right, but technically, don't we as guys do the same thing to women, just not in the bedroom? So,
like you grabbing ass in public?
Exactly. When we out and about, you get behind them, you know, you grabbing it up. You're like, we can't do this shit in public, nigga. And then you fucking go about your day. Isn't that the same?
No, it's not the same. It's not even similar because you're in the bedroom.
Yeah, you made it to
area where a woman would love to go ahead and do something like that and have sex, but she's teasing you. That's not the same. Grabbing ass. We'll be talking about that here soon with Cuban Gooden Jr. But
that's funny.
It's not the same. Now putting your dick on a woman and you know you doing all that stuff, there is no in between for men.
So then in essence it makes it worse because the guy knows you can't do shit right in public, knowing that she wanted to, just like when a woman does it in the bedroom, knowing that the guy thinks you can do it and she ain't giving it up. So it's literally the same.
No, it's not, Kicks. Because you grabbing the ass is not going to lead to having sex like on a fucking mailbox. You know what I mean?
But is that not an asshole thing to do? Knowing you can't smash outside, you're making them horny, and then knowing you're not able to do it at that moment.
That's a form of affection in public.
This is exactly why I don't have a TV in my bedroom.
We ain't here to Netflix. The fuck out of here.
If we made it to this point, there's one of 2 things going on: sleep or sex. If it's not either one of those, get the fuck out of here.
I don't care what happened in Black Mirror, okay?
All right, man. Yeah, no, I think it's fucked up, and if you want it, I think women should go ahead and say it. If she's playing, the end result better be, you know, him getting in there.
But you know, like a lot of that stems from them wanting us to get them, like understand them, without verbal cues. Like they feel like we really know them, or whatever. So like, you know, I mean,
mind reading. Yeah, no.
Y'all think really hard about this, don't you?
Well, we're the one that had to play calculus. We give you guys arithmetic. There's nothing involved.
Paid attention in school.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
School said one thing school said was wrap up during sex. That was it.
This is true. This is our inadequate sex education system in America.
I don't think they would go over spooning though. I don't.
Yo, did y'all have to do the visual, the banana visual? Did y'all have to do that?
That sounds like a New York education system, bro.
Yeah, nah.
I think I seen it where they like roll a thing on a banana, and I was like, "This is how you do it." I don't think I had to practice it though.
I think they did in our class. Did they? They either use a banana or their hands because apparently they just didn't have bananas.
And we too immature, so like that's a laughing session for like 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. No lessons.
This is how you put on a condom.
He said condom.
See, the guy holding the banana. Yep. Laughing session for 30 minutes.
And you make fun of the random kid that's eating a banana.
This nigga taking the class seriously.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He He ain't never gonna have chlamydia.
What the fuck?
Never gonna have chlamydia. That's something to laugh about in New York.
No, well, actually, we have the highest rate of STDs in the Bronx, but I'm not bragging about that. It's just fucking weird.
What?
Yeah, in New York City, we got the highest rate of STDs in the
Hold on,
Bronx.
since
Sound like
when?
y'all need some more banana condom demonstrations.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
hold on, since when?
He's
When
like,
was this last
rightfully so.
analysis done or study done?
Probably 2016 when I heard it, but it's probably it probably eclipsed by now. It's probably way more.
Well, I'm glad I'm from Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn's strange too, man.
Oh, I know. At least it ain't chlamydia.
Let me tell you the difference between Brooklyn swagger bagging girls and Bronx swagger bagging girls. Bronx swagger bagging chicks is more like yo ma, what's good? Yo ma, walk away. Brooklyn niggas will walk them down the block to their fucking job site. Them niggas will follow the chick doing the A ma shit for like 10 minutes straight. Like that. That's Brooklyn swag right there.
That's called persistence.
That shit is persistent.
Yeah. Bronx niggas is too scared to continue.
Oh, we ain't scared, bruh.
Yeah.
We too cool for that. You know what I mean?
Talk about somebody who ain't scared. Cuban Gooding Jr. was arrested for groping a woman at a what was it? At a bar, I believe. Like the picture, like the screenshot of him like being arrested, he was smiling and walking out at the same time.
But he always smiles though. That's not fair.
That's awful. I want to know these circumstances. Like, were they sitting next to each other? Like, did he just happen to like walk in there? It's like, let me get a drink and fucking grab booty, and then walked away smiling.
Booby, wasn't it?
Yeah. Let's see. They said he was noticeably super drunk, and that the girl that he groped wanted to get water for him, and I guess she came back and he started touching up on her, groping her butt, I believe. Ain't that your shit, Kicks?
Yeah.
Hold on, we got a moment for our sponsor, Coca-Cola. Hold on.
Coca-Cola. But I'm just saying, man, if you in that type of situation, she was getting him water, so they obviously went in together, right? Because who the fuck Good Samaritan woman goes, oh, you need water, you're drunk. I never heard that happen. So they know each other. So is it really groping?
I wish I could show you this shit. Like, they got this picture of him walking into the fucking courthouse cheesing.
Because he ain't do nothing. He's like, I'm out of here. Watch.
Hey, AV guy, we ain't got no pictures.
I'm showing the video right now.
You are?
Yeah.
It takes a while. It takes a while. If wish you could do screen share. That way, if he were to do that,
I could have did that.
Then it would show a
Oh,
little
no.
bit
It's
faster.
catching up. It's catching up.
My bad. I'll do that next time, man. I didn't know.
No, you're good. Thanks,
Hey, look
AV
at that.
guy.
Look at that
Okay, so
confidence.
there's three of them sitting there together.
Yo, he reached and grabbed her, like her crotch.
Why is
like,
he all up in her thigh, in her inner thigh? What is up with that?
It's confidence, bro. Isn't that what y'all women want?
Not right there. Don't be touching me. I don't know you.
That's that
Don't kiss my
animal
hand
instinct
either.
you
Why
guys
is he-
talk about.
See, that's different.
Yo, he a Mac, son.
That ain't your lady. That ain't your lady, bro.
Who is this girl in between them?
He
Who's
got
this
two
woman?
ladies.
And then
Man.
people's big heads walk past in the way. So
What the fuck is that guy?
I have never seen a case.
Why he put his hands on his
He
knees
grabbed-
like that, first of all?
He grabbed booty or breast. I don't know. Like, the story says that he's grabbing booty or breast. I think. I don't know. I forget.
We gotta hear what this guy
on
says.
this
He look like he knows
video,
stuff.
This is her chest.
And this is what he had to say.
But it looked like he was grabbing her. Okay, her
I have
inner
never
thigh
seen a
or
case
somewhere around her leg.
like this one because
That's his attorney.
there's not a
So of course his attorney gonna be like, yeah, he didn't do it.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Oh, this guy,
Can
yeah.
be attributed to Mr. Cuba Gooding Jr.
He pleaded not guilty, but then he was like, he was escorted out
review
through the back in
video, look at the
handcuffs.
video, and make
Man,
your
that's
own
corny.
choice rather than relying on the
I feel like if he was to like let's say she was to smack his hand away or
As you
some
can
shit
see, his
and
team
walk
is
away or some
incredibly
shit and he
upset.
followed
They
her,
feel like
that
he's
would be
been
OD.
wrongfully
Like
charged.
I'll be like,
This
yo, take that
woman
nigga to
allegedly
jail.
made
But
the
if he
news,
like did that little
that there
inner
had been
leg
alcohol
touch
and
and
drinking
whatever,
involved on her part,
and
and
it
they
seemed
claim
cool
that they are
after
now
that.
going
It
to be
ain't,
going after
man,
her
that shit wasn't
and trying to
nothing.
press charges against her, hopefully.
Not
That's why I said-
necessarily. We don't know what's being said or what's actually happening there or how it started.
Man, it looked
Right,
like,
but the
it
thing
looked like
is-
an ex walked in or her real boyfriend walked in, and she's like, "Oh my god!"
Man,
So,
not to
that's
say this,
understandable.
not to say this happens in the club, but like let's say you dancing on a woman, right? You kind of want to test the waters, right? You grab their hips. If she ain't with it, she ain't with it. She'll like walk away or fucking pat your hand down.
Or she'll
That's
stiff arm
it,
you in the
done
neck.
deal. Right? Or she'll fucking do a Jabberwocky smack on your neck or some shit. But it looked like the woman wasn't caring, and then he did it. I don't know. It didn't seem bad to me.
Okay, so me, I wouldn't if I don't know you like that, first of all, don't be touching my leg. He's clearly like reaching in for his hand kind of goes toward the inside of her leg. Don't touch me there. I don't know
True.
you.
That's my no zone.
Shut up, Biz. And then okay, let me finish watching the video again. Then his hand kind of moves up a little bit, but these people walk by, it's kind of blurry. And is she grabbing his arm or did he grab her arm and he starts to kiss her hand or something?
She didn't seem
And
repulsed.
that's when that other guy
so-
comes up.
Mm.
I mean, she didn't seem
It's-
repulsed by it.
By this whole video, I don't have enough evidence to judge one way or the other of whether that's inappropriate or not. It also depends on how she feels, because if you're being sexually assaulted or harassed, the person that is offended, it depends on their point of view what happens, and then it goes into the intent of the offender and blah 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 legal stuff after that. So
I guess
I
it goes in.
cannot tell. There's not enough detail for me to say it's forcible touching or inappropriate or whatever they're doing there. But I wouldn't want anybody touching me just from that first part, and he would have been knocked
Well,
aside a long time
But
ago.
how would you react to him touching? Would you just like allow him to continue until he's finished, or would you like
Heck
get
no.
up, like swat him away, like those?
I would swat him away.
Yeah,
immediately.
those repulsive like actions never happened in the video. That's probably why he's not worried. Like, yo, like you let me do this, and now you have a problem. Okay, it's because I'm Cuba Gooding. Yeah, maybe.
That's why
Yeah.
he's not worried. But everybody reacts differently based on how they judge the situation. Maybe she felt a little more offended when his hand moved after that. So based on her reactions, it didn't seem like a whole lot, but I don't know what happened to get to the point of now this man is in handcuffs.
Look,
So
if there was a woman try to put her finger in my butthole, bro, I'm like, get the
totally
fuck out of here,
different.
my
No,
nigga. Don't
okay.
touch
This
me.
Totally
it's the same.
different.
I feel you, Kick. I see where you're going with that. It's a little extreme, but I see your point. Like the moment it happened, you're like, yo,
Don't touch me, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah, I see where you're going with that.
I mean, like she couldn't grab the penis, bro. She had to be able to penetrate your asshole, fam. What? Why your
Right.
pants down?
No,
Why'd
like-
you go to that extreme?
Because that's the
Yeah,
no.
why
That's
your
the
pants down?
that's the super no go zone. Okay, you might get away with touching my penis, but that no go. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean,
Like,
what if you didn't want to be touched anyway, like on the penis?
I say you might get away with that one, but there's definitely one area you're not getting away with. Okay, nose.
Because if I say somebody trying to grab your meat, dudes probably all around the world would be like, yeah, so what? You know what I'm saying? So I have to go for the one that they ain't
Nah.
waiting for.
Nah, we're not about to go ahead and throw that little that falsehood out there. Nah.
I understand what you mean, Kicks. You went to the extreme to prove a point. I got you. I feel that.
Right.
Not gonna say all men like to be touched by a woman. If a gay man get touched by a woman, he be like, oh, what the fuck? Or
Yeah, but they would have.
a man not attracted to the woman that is touching him. He's like, yo, man, get the fuck off me, yo.
Man, you should be in home improvement. You could fix anything.
True. Yeah, like well, I was doing exaggeration, like I
Yeah,
absolutely,
I know.
but I'm just
No, it was
saying,
funny as
like,
shit, bro.
if you don't want
No
a
pun
woman
intended.
touching you, she not gonna touch you. I actually have a story like that, and yeah, I felt fucking weird. So yeah,
Wait,
but
Oh, you have a story?
If
You have a story?
yeah,
Go
absolutely.
ahead, share, bro.
it's relevant, share story time.
So
Relevancy.
one time I was going to my best friend's house, right? So I had to take the train. So I was fucking going to the corner store to get like a monster drink or some shit like that. And fucking a woman walks in there, like fucking you could say late 40s on some late 40s type mess. And I was like, what, 18 maybe? She tells me to put my headphones down, like she pointed on my ear, like take off your headphones. So I take off my headphones and then she just grabs me up and I slapped her hand. I was like, don't fucking touch me. I was like, I don't know where your hands been. Don't fucking touch me. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, but you're so beautiful. I was like, don't fucking touch me again. It's like, and I paid for my drink and basically walked out the store. I was so pissed that I took the train the wrong way. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then I went to the other side. I was like, this fucking bitch, yo. It had me fucked up that day. I was tight. Like, I was
So you were
pissed.
sexually assaulted.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
mad. But
Yeah.
for me to get
Go ahead.
groped, I wouldn't be nice about it and be like, could you stop, please? Like, no, nigga, I'm making it known. Don't touch me. You know what I mean?
I think I got something, man. I think it was shit. I can't remember if it was the week before or the week where I did meet my wife Liz, but I was walking through the club and I was just chilling, trying to find my way to uh to my folks. And as I was walking through, I felt the grab on the ass, right? So I turned around like, who the fuck? Like, I was hot as shit, bro. Like, who the fuck fucking touched me? Everybody looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, hell, fuck y'all, yo. And then I just walked off. So yeah, I was sexually harassed too, man.
Yeah, that
You
shit
ain't
awkward. That shit awkward. And women probably get that a lot more than us. So you gotta respect women, man. We don't do enough of that sometimes.
You know, in my job for what I have to do in the population that I work with, um, I'm on a team of all women. So it's only like 4 of us on our team, and we go out on a daily basis. And a lot of times we end up having to go alone because we're going to different points in the city. So we actually get sexually harassed quite often. Thankfully, people aren't touching us, but we have to be extra vigilant to make sure that, our safety is, make sure we're safe.
Right.
Jeez.
So it's unnecessarily challenging to have to put so much effort into making sure we keep ourselves safe like that. Now, obviously, this is some kind of social situation that Cuba Gooding Jr. was in, but even in whether it's a social environment, a professional environment, either in the office or in the streets, um, it's something that we're constantly worrying about. And unfortunately, it's also well, I guess fortunately, unfortunately, I don't know what you would call it, but it's also second nature now, at least for me, to think, okay, well, that dude is over there. He's been kind of leering at me for a while. Let me just make sure I'm okay, while also watching the other side of me, where where there's a whole nother group of men hanging around over there. I don't know. What I'm saying is, these things are true. We as women have to be extra vigilant. That's what
Damn.
ends up happening.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, her vigilance in the video was very, very poor. I give her a D. Wait, no, I mean F.
Well,
Really?
drinking was involved too, right? So, unfortunately, there's less cognizance. I don't know.
Man, everybody there was alert, except for Cuba Gooding Jr.
This
Yeah, clearly he didn't know what the heck was going on, what was appropriate or not. But
Dude had 2 Coronas. Was like, yeah. What up,
See, look,
girl?
you couldn't fight temptation, but this goes to show that you have to know the person that you're with, or you have to know you pretty much have to know the situation that's going on.
Yeah.
If you're the person who's doing the groping, I mean, you may not even be it may not be a predatory type thing per se. You probably read her wrong in a sense. Again, like Lee said, we don't know, but this goes back to last week where we said, yo, if you know the woman and you're sitting next to her, right, Kicks, because you don't like doing that shit, but you sitting next to her and you have to know if you can, touch certain areas, if you can put your arm around her and things like that. You have to be aware of
Exactly.
type of woman that you're talking to, or you have to be able to pick up the signals. So everything is body mostly, and this is why we asked that question to Lee earlier. Everything is body language, right? Most people like to pick up on body language because most people don't speak out on what they want and how they want it, where they want it, and anything like that, right? So you have to pick up on the body language. And I guess he not trying to save him if he did do it intentionally or in a predatory manner, but if he did read it wrong, then he's gonna have to do better at that. But another woman actually came up and said that she had a similar situation a few months back.
With Cuba Jr.?
Yeah, with Cuban Gooden Jr. So
Wow.
maybe it could be the liquid courage. I don't know. But
I mean, some men can also be just, or women too. Some people are just clueless about it. Like they can be told, "Hey, don't touch me like that." They'll just do it again. They'll act like, oh, you were joking, or they'll just forget, and you just have to keep reminding them. And some people just don't care. And those are the hard-headed ones you really got to watch out for. But either way, if you're offended by it, and whoever's doing the offending should recognize that and be like, "Oh, I need to do better next time." Not everybody likes to be touched like that.
Yeah, but when you drunk, everything's a signal, bro. Like you go to the bathroom, then the woman go to the bathroom, like, oh, she trying to follow me to the bathroom. And I don't know.
That's
but I'm just
weird.
saying.
why do I feel like there's a story right there too, bro?
There is no story there. You better relax.
He's like, yo, when you go to the bathroom and you think the chick is going to the bathroom because she want to meet you there.
No, I'm just saying everything
that's
when you
specific, man. Like
maybe you just gotta pee at the same time. Yeah, that sounds
I mean, you
like
might.
Go ahead, man.
No, I'd only been quiet for a while, so I'll just continue.
Well, anyway,
Kicks a more realistic like way of picking up a signal or what you think is a signal is her laughing at your jokes a little too much, her touching you a lot, or vice versa, because women pick up on signals and women actually do throw themselves on men. So I don't want to sit here and make it seem like men are the only ones that'll do some shit like this, but like some subtle things like laughing at the jokes, touching, holding, always being around, grabbing arms, shit like that will give off a signal like, yo, something's about to happen, or, I'm in a good spot to where I can go ahead and push the envelope forward in touching her or him in certain areas.
And women be tricky with that shit too. There's some women that are naturally flirtatious and naturally do shit like that. And it's like, what are you doing? I don't like you, nigga. Don't touch me.
It's true. It could be a personality thing. It's also a cultural thing because different cultures like they're very huggy. They want to touch and hug everybody all the time, or even the kisses. Like the double cheek kiss kind of thing, something like that. People take that the wrong way, and I mean it's a thing. You can be totally appropriate in your gestures or innocent with your gestures and still give mixed signals because the other person didn't take it the right way. Now, what you got to be careful about is like how you pass judgment or blame on people.
I got people at my job where we have to check IDs. So when the person, like say a woman's driving through and she gives a good morning and a smile, most guys will be like, man, did you see that smile? I'm like, what? Like, bro, she only see you for half a second. She's gonna smile to be nice and then she's gonna drive off, my guy. Stop it.
I mean, you know what? That's a thing too. That's totally a thing. I get that like every day. These some people are like, you know what? I just love seeing your smile. And think, you came in, you just brightened my day. This is all just because I came in, I was professional.
Mm.
So then after that, I'm like, well, me and my always analytical mind, I'm thinking like, oh, well, you know what? I need to be careful with this type of situation because maybe he'll take it the wrong way. So I need to be like extra professional from now on without being rude and unprofessional all at the same time. It's weird. I have no idea if what I said just made sense or not.
No. But you're saying you overthink it, so you don't do it. I think that's what all women should do if they're not into a person, though.
Dude,
It's a juggle and struggle.
just don't do it.
If you're if you're
Like,
again you have to be nice, you have to be professional, you have to be courteous. Same thing with men. Where most men have to, most men who are conscious about, not wanting to offend a woman or anybody like that, they'll overthink stuff, say, yeah, nah, I might not want to say that, or I might not want to do this here, or maybe I'm talking to her too much and I don't want her to get the wrong idea. And then,
mhm.
in a professional setting, you can lose your job over being, willing to be willing to be, willing to converse with a specific person. And then that sets off an alarm to everybody. So
Mhm.
it's definitely tough in that type of situation. We completely moved from a social event to like professional courtesy and professionalism in the workplace or out in the field where you have a specific duty like Lee does, and she's constantly being harassed or she's constantly getting hit on, receiving compliments and stuff like that. So we definitely move from social to professional, but in any case, you have to be careful.
Well, how we get back to social then? Or how does that how
I
could
don't
that be different from how could it be different from social? Is
uh
because it's kind
the
of, I mean, it's kind of the same, but it's also not. Social events have a totally different, kind of connotation and
well
atmosphere.
there's alcohol, there's a little bit of perceived freedom
Hmm.
to say whatever you want or say some things, do certain things, whereas in the workplace you're constantly getting
You have standards. You have
educated.
to.
Yeah, you have standards, and you constantly getting educated on sexual harassment
Hmm.
and
And your
things like
consequences
that.
could change
So
your lifestyle immediately.
yeah, well, in
Mm.
both, I say in both settings, if you're in any type of setting, once you start getting in trouble, say with the law or anything like that, you already lose your job, and uh, and then at work, once you start getting reprimanded, then you could already lose your job because most places should be a no tolerance policy, but that's a different
Well, we
discussion.
all know that's yep, whole different discussion. The consequences.
Damn.
But I guess I speak in general with interacting with other people, be it social or professional. I guess the point is we as humans we all use and understand a lot of body language, and then there's also body language that we don't get. But there's always a line
Yeah, there's
that
always
you should not
misdirection.
cross. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
there's always misdirection, whether during the communication some wires got crossed somewhere. So yeah.
Yeah.
Biz stay getting hit on at work, so he understands.
Ooh, Mr. Popular over there. Is that why he's being so quiet?
Both of y'all need to
That's
shut
why
up.
he's playing with emojis.
Yo, he taking a long doodle right now. That's that's what it is.
Right in front of my
Make sure
microphone and
you
computer. That makes
make sure you
100%
wash your
sense.
hands, okay?
Oh, that's going to go into Comedy Hall of Fame right there. That was so funny. Oh, man.
If you are, it's okay. It's natural.
Oh man.
I ain't going to never forget that joke.
I'm glad.
I mean, nobody forgets my jokes, to be honest. My joints transcend time. Okay? I'm pretty
Transcend time.
amazing.
All right.
Transcends time. All right, so since we're gonna say that, breaking news: Anthony Davis has been reportedly traded to the Lakers. I just received that notification on my thing. What y'all think?
Nice. Get
Fucking
Lonzo out of
finally.
there.
Word.
I don't know who was traded, but
Lonzo's a part of the package, bro. Definitely
your boy. What's the other nigga name? I
Ingram.
forgot his name. Nah, not Ingram. Probably Ingram and the other dude too.
I hope they don't trade Ingram. He has a lot of potential.
Okay, so you about to be pissed. So it reports that New Orleans will send the 26-year-old superstar to Los Angeles in exchange for Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and 3 first-round picks.
Wow.
3 how many? What?
First-round picks.
Yo, they're
but that's
retarded.
how valuable AD could be, though.
For Josh one Hart, championship, maybe. Like it ain't. It's not long run. That wasn't a good deal.
Not for the long run, but they want a chip now.
I mean, why they got LeBron? I guess you might as well cash in, but that was a bad deal. Now your bench is weak. Weaker. Yeah. It was already weak. Now it's weaker.
You took Josh Hart and you threw away. I don't know if they re-signed Rondo, but
I'm sure they kept him.
I'm glad they kept Kuzma. That's the one I was trying to talk about. I thought they was gonna trade him.
Oh, he was never on the table.
Yeah, Kuzma's beast.
He's a franchise player. He sells merch and everything. They're keeping him. But as far as Lonzo, I knew he was out. I was kind of hoping they would keep Ingram though.
Well, it would definitely be kind of messed up if they did trade Kuzma after they used him as a representative for the draft. So
true.
That'd be funny
for the lottery, for the lottery reveal. So that would definitely be messed up.
It's LeBron we talking.
Oh no, I don't think he had anything to do with any of this. I don't think he had anything to do with this.
He shot on the Lakers organization, basically played like a bum on purpose, and was making contact with AD. Basically got him. Well, who doesn't want to work with LeBron though? But LeBron contacted AD. Was like, "Yo, come through, bro. Come through."
Reportedly, there's a lot of people that don't want to work with LeBron. Dwayne Wade, Anthony Davis, and a couple of other players are the only ones that would actually, play with LeBron. Other than the desperate need for a contract, I guess those would only be the few people that would want to play with LeBron. Anybody else just wants a contract.
I feel like that ratio is very small. I feel like most people want to work with LeBron. Every time he goes to a new team, everybody's like, "Yo, I'm going to Cleveland or I'm going to Lakers. Check me. Like I'm about to work with LeBron right now. We winning chip." Like everybody wants to work with LeBron. I feel like the ratio is small for the people who don't.
And they fail most of the time. But yeah, that's
this guy, man. I don't know where the hate for LeBron comes from.
It's not hate. It's just being a realist that most blind LeBron fans only see him as doing everything perfectly, and it's everybody else's fault when he doesn't succeed. So, and I have to put that out there every time.
Well, that don't make it his fault. That makes it the fans' fault.
I mean, he's like the youngest player to break man records.
This is not me faulting him. I'm just putting.
But you assign your criticism to him, so it's about him.
No, it's staying on topic to where LeBron is perfect. Anybody else, when he doesn't win, everybody else is their fault, and I have to point out his imperfections.
Well, nobody was even talking about that today.
No, I just said that. No, wait. What did Kick say? He said everybody wants to work with LeBron because they think they're gonna win a chip, and I said, and they barely succeed. So that's the truth.
I don't know how that connected the tissues of both statements, but okay.
To win a championship, he only won 3 out of his 16 years.
It's a lot more.
But that's crazy. How many times did he make it to the finals, though? I feel like that's an achievement in itself.
Championing.
That's an opportunity. He's like a golden ticket to an opportunity to make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But in any case, that's a crazy trade.
Yeah, that's
I like Josh Hart for the Lakers because I feel like he would have grown. But look, it's the biggest nerd calling us nerds. He's the biggest nerd because he's 6'7". That's what he says, and he's also a nerd himself. The guest is Lee, Lovely Joe.
Oh man, we did 2 introductions for this guy. All right.
I
He's
know,
a
right?
guy. He's a
Who
guy.
is this?
Hi, A-list.
He said, "Who is this?"
This guy pulling up on the scene. This guy.
Word. All right, man. We're gonna talk about some a little different, man. It's about being cool with your exes.
Oh,
Now, I have no experience in this. Oh, 6'7.5". So you're definitely the biggest nerd. I'm only 6'2".
tallest motherfucker. Tall motherfuckers.
So I have no experience in this, man. I'm not like super cool, super friendly, or anything like that with my exes. So who here is super cool, super friendly with their exes?
Me, kind of.
Yeah, me, kind of, sort of.
Oh
Yes.
yeah?
Sort of.
Biz said, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
man.
So I'm assuming, and most people say when you assume you look like a fool, but I'm assuming that the ones that you are cool with, y'all had a mutual understanding that it wasn't gonna work out, and y'all just said, let's go ahead and be friends.
I mean, sometimes you just grow apart. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Grow up.
Sort of. So, in my case, this is something that's like recently happened. So, first of all, I've never had like, well, no, there was one time. Anyway, so I've never had like a ton of like horrible breakups, right? So it's kind of a, well, I guess it's just time to split kind of thing, and then we go our separate ways. Not like we keep in touch or anything, but it's not like we're not going to say hello to each other if we pass each other on the street, kind of thing. But there's this one ex where um it wasn't a good breakup, but it was a I'm dumping you because you did this terrible thing to me kind of thing. Well, he cheated. Okay, so I'm like, look, you cheated. I don't want you anymore. It's time to go. So we broke up, and I hadn't talked to him in years. So recently, I can't remember how we reconnected anymore. I think it was with Facebook or something. I don't know. So, but it just happened to be, oh hey, how are you? It's been like years. What's been going on? Kind of thing. Where I guess in my case, we were really good friends. It's not like we were just, maybe this is a different topic. We weren't just boyfriend and girlfriend and that was it. We were actually good friends. You know, that kind of underlying part of the relationship was always there. We were actual friends. So now we still keep in touch after we, reconnected. I have zero interest in this man anymore. So if he ever came on to me, that's a hard pass. I'm like, nope, not interested. And I think he understands that given the circumstances of our breakup. But
Giving the juke. You know what I'm saying? The
pretty much. Pretty much.
The
But yeah.
Heisman.
Yup. Pretty much. But
this is
but yeah, it's not an impossible thing.
But no, like being friendly and being friends is different though. Like, yeah, you ran into people that you had like whatever with, and then after that, like, y'all split up or whatever, and then like you see them, you're not gonna be an asshole. Like, doesn't mean they're your friend. Like, I mean, like, I think the question is like who you're like friends
True.
with, because being an adult is different than like actually continuing being cool with them and sharing stories about what's going on in your life and actually being a friend. And I think that's possible, man. Like I don't know, everybody is not meant for everybody. And just because y'all realize that don't mean it has to, cement that I can't talk no more. Like that's crazy to me. I mean, there's some people that they need that because that's the only thing they understand, that they can't understand there's a new boundary there. So you kind of have to like deflect what could be relationship with them after the fact. But I don't know, man. That's just my outlook on it. That it's possible.
See, I kind of feel weird though about that situation, even though I basically contradict myself for the situation that I'm in right now. But but I'm just saying,
That's not
it feels
unusual.
weird. It feels weird to like talk to an ex again or whatever and have to be friends with them because I feel like that's like a not a slap in the face, but it's like a backward step. And it's like I don't want to take that backward step. It's either I'm here or I'm not there. You know what I mean? If I went up here, that's where I'm at. And if it's not there, then I don't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like I don't want to take that backward step. So that's why I can't be cool with my exes. Like we had something, that's it.
But you feel like you
We
end up
can't
back
be-
in a relationship with him? Is that what you're saying?
Probably. If I'm wanting to be friends with that person, it's probably because I want a relationship back.
I think that
So
matters because it depends on how you view whatever the relationship or non-relationship is after the fact. So for me, if we break up, that's it. I'm totally disengaged from that particular relationship.
well,
Whether
yeah,
we're
you can't be friends immediately afterward. Like that's confusing for everybody involved. Like there has to be an actual break before anything can be repaired or resolved or whatever the case may be. But to go back into a friendship thinking that it's going to be a relationship, bro, like that's kind of, I guess I can understand that. I've been there before, but it's not like it's an anomaly versus a trend for me. Like it's not going to happen just because.
Yeah.
Like you seen a movie called The Breakup, right? With Jennifer
Aniston.
Aniston and Vince Vaughn, where their breakup was kind of ridiculous. I mean, although fucking funny, it was kind of ridiculous, but it took them a year or so to in the movie. It took them a year to like get over whatever they were going through and build upon each other. And I mean, not upon each other, but build on themselves. What they realized what messed up the relationship, and then years on, they reconnected. Started off as like it was just a reconnection. They didn't really show what happened after that, but it left it open to interpretation um that they actually got back together. So if in any case, I can understand that taking a break, what business saying, taking a break, building yourself from what you've learned, and then actually coming back, not necessarily intentionally.
I was about to say,
To
saying taking a break means you have an intention of coming back.
No, but that's what a
Like,
no,
breakup
no,
is. A breakup can be a
well,
permanent
yeah,
break.
yeah.
Break apart, not a timeout. It's a break. Like it's over. Like it's broken. In that sense, not like timeout or
Yeah, not like not like a
a break
yeah,
at
like
work.
like a
what I was
separation.
saying
If
is,
you
I
will.
know what a breakup is, but like what it sounded like you were saying in that context was you take a break from the person, not necessarily a break up where you're just done. It sounded like, okay, you take a break, you grow for a little bit, and then you go back and talk to the person. That's
Oh,
what
I
it
mean
That, I
what
mean,
he's saying. Yeah, I can see that.
that's eventually what will happen. But I use the movie as an example. They were done with each other.
Yeah.
They were pretty much done with each other. That's why I used that movie as an example. And then when they built from what they've learned, they build upon from what they learned. They eventually reconnected, not on purpose, but by chance. And
Right.
then
Okay.
it then again it leaves up to the interpretation whether they got back together or not. But when they both walked away from each other, spoilers, I don't know why I'm saying that, but when they walked away from
For this fucking movie. Nah, I never saw it. Come on, B.
yo, son, I wanted to see that movie. All right.
Oh.
I don't think I've seen it to be honest. I don't care though.
All right, well, it's called Breakup, and they actually do what the movie says. And when they walk away, they both look back at each other with a smile, like, "Yo, this is gonna be great." You know what I mean? But it's completely possible that you could go ahead and break up, learn from what happened, and then reconnect, and then build upon there, and then you can eventually probably get back into a relationship with that person.
Yeah, that's not always the ultimate outcome.
Look, what I'll say is
No,
it's
no, I'm not saying that it
tricky.
is. I'm just saying since
It's
everybody wanted to
possible.
put, yeah, it's possible.
I'm just saying it's tricky, right? let's say if you have to eat your words right now. Let's say if you got all of you guys are in a committed relationship of 20 plus years, right? And that person has an ex that they're best friends with. Are you really taking that? Are you saying like, oh, this dude's man cool or whatever, or this chick is awesome? I'm glad you guys are friends. Or are you gonna be like, nah, 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 nah. Something's going on. You guys went out in the past for like maybe a year or so. Like, I don't trust y'all.
I
Do
mean,
you like? Would you look at it in a different lens in that regard?
after year 15, it don't even matter. It's like, all right, go do
Specifically.
what you want. Leave me alone. It's like, no, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know.
right off the bat, no. It would have to be certain things that's going on where
Yeah.
like where my awareness would go up a little bit.
It depends on how long it's been going on. Like if it's new after my new phase wears off, like nah, heck no. But if I show up and you guys are already friends, who am I to be like, we're in a relationship now? I don't want you to, you don't get like no. Like there has to be a chronological order to me having rejecting that. No, so
Yeah, I guess that's where my response comes. That's where my response comes in. Where if it's been a long standing breakup, but they're friends, and she meet me and we're together, I would not have a problem with it until certain things are happening.
yeah, I can see that.
Right.
When you start to question things or whatever.
Yep, but
Like
right off the bat, I'm not gonna
like whose draws are these? Like yeah.
Like, man, we're friends.
You know,
I was
Donald
doing
left
this laundry.
You know, Donald left that there years ago, and I forgot to give it back to him.
Oh, really? So these are some 20-year-old panties, huh? Oh, for real.
Donald left those 20 years ago, and I forgot to give them back. What the fuck?
We just bought this couch 2 months ago.
You're always looking for things to complain about. Why don't you go cut the fucking grass?
I went out with him every weekend before our relationship. Why I can't do it now?
No, that what you just said, that's based on what Biz said, where he just came up and he just came through and then they just started being friends. That's when you be like, yo, nah. Y'all in the same nah. Y'all in the same spot? Fuck out of here.
Oh, so now y'all friends now? Nope. No.
It ain't working. Right.
Skirt. All the ad libs, bro. Out of here.
Shit, man.
No, but all that factors in, like the time frame of it, the circumstances of how you feel about that person and all that. It matters. And then, like you said, if there's some funny business going on and you find out, then time for a little chat, huh?
You want to know how you can find out what's going on?
So women are experts. Women are experts. You'll never catch them.
Oh my gosh!
You gotta be creative, bro. Like what you do is you show them a picture of the person, and you can pretty much immediately see how they feel about that person.
I heard that gasp. I heard it.
If she clutches her pearls, you already know what time it is, man. You ready? Time to let it go. Your time is done, son.
You're done, son.
You still care about him.
Like, why are you showing me my fuck buddy right now? I don't get it.
If I wanted to be with him, I'd be with him. Right now.
With you. I'm just fucking him. That's it.
It's just an activity. It don't mean nothing.
I know you got the other way around, huh? Four conflicted souls.
That's how I get my cardio.
Whoa.
You wanted me to have a fat ass, right?
The squats aren't working.
That's like the Indecent Proposal. It's an old movie. Most people don't know about that movie, but yeah, Indecent Proposal, where she slept with a dude for $1 million, and her husband got mad at her for doing it.
Really? How do you not understand?
It's called Indecent. It's called Indecent Proposal. It's an old movie. What the?
It should have been like 20 grand to make it more realistic. So
No,
Let me look.
Like they
I've heard of it. 1993. That's what it is.
like 20 grand. That's like you're in the middle. Like you did what? But when Billy, there's nothing to talk about. It's like, oh, good job, honey.
What's the actress's name? I can't think of it right now. I'm lost.
You
job,
said
honey.
no to
Woody
$1
Harrelson
million?
and Demi Moore.
Demi Moore. Yeah, Demi Moore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Woody
the
Harrelson and Demi Moore.
premise is that like her and her husband, Woody Harrelson, I think Woody, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They go to Vegas or some shit like that, and then they see a millionaire, and the millionaire goes to their table, or they go to his table of blackjack or some shit like that, and he sees his wife. The millionaire sees his wife, and he's like, "I will give you $1 million for one night with your wife." That nigga said, "Yeah." All right.
They didn't even discuss it or nothing. He discussed
They discussed it. They
Oh.
discussed it. Of course, they discussed it, and the obvious thing was, yeah, nothing's gonna happen. Turns out something did, and then it caused friction between them. It's like, my dude, you shouldn't have took the money in the first place. You know what I mean?
So how
If
do y'all
that's-
feel about that? Would you?
Huh?
Would y'all do a deal like that?
Yep.
Fuck no.
I'm doing it.
What are the terms again? I'm sorry.
I'm doing it.
$1 million for one night with your wife.
Yes.
First of all,
Then I
would
can
brag about
then
it.
I can
I'm
divorce her
like,
and
is
take
your wife-
half.
Is your wife worth $1 million? Your wife worth $1 million, my nigga? Nope. My wife's worth $1 million, nigga.
Only $1 million? Wow.
She be worth more.
At least $1 million.
For $1
At
million,
least.
that's it.
Say at
That's
least, Kicks.
$1 away from thousandaire. Wow. Okay.
Say at least, Kicks. She's worth at least $1 million.
Yeah. Hey,
So okay, hold on.
Jay-Z
Oh,
wasn't
go
a
ahead.
billion. Jay-Z
Y'all
had billions
niggas are
before he
trip.
was a billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas are a trip, man.
A milli. I'm down
Hold
for it.
on.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, Liz says yeah. Okay, so Biz, you
That means she's
said
selling me for $1 million.
would you do it? So would you sleep with Oprah for $1 million?
Yep.
I want more
She got
from
to bump
her.
that up.
She got a lot.
Yeah, I want
This
more.
is
But
true.
I would definitely do it
This
for
is
$1
true.
million, though. I'm gonna try to negotiate
more.
better terms, but I'm there
So
for
then
$1
it's
million.
okay for your wife to then divorce you and whatever else you said after that.
I'm saying that under the guise that she wants to leave me after that. That's what I'm saying.
Is that the premise of the movie? Is that what we're saying? Oh, okay.
Maybe
What is wrong? Are you okay? Like you have a
No, I was
you have a huge problem
I thought
about
y'all agreed to.
Yeah, you have a huge problem about people talking shit about women, but you talk shit about guys all the time. I don't understand.
No, I'm just reversing it. No, I'm asking a question.
I'm not offended
based
either
on
way. You sound offended.
No, you sound totally defensive.
Either way,
come on.
Either way, what my statement was worst case scenario. I can walk away with a cool $500,000 for
I don't
nothing.
know what you said, but anyway.
What you need
It
to what
sounds
you need
like
to say
it- what-
what you need to
what
say
you
is
said-
nothing. Okay.
I can say what I want. Fight me. Anyways, you said something about divorcing her immediately.
I don't want any
afterwards.
explanations. Okay.
So if you didn't already agree to it, both of you mutually, what's the point of divorcing her afterwards unless you didn't like her in the first place? You were looking for an out. That's a shame. Biz.
You
That's
done?
what I'm saying.
Well,
Are you finished?
again, in the movie, she says nothing is going to happen. Just I'm gonna have dinner
Nothing.
and this, that, and third, and blah blah blah.
Oh, so something extra happened.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, so what were you saying again?
That's outside the terms.
Oh, so what were you saying?
See, that's what I asked before, but that's not what you specified.
So you didn't have all the information.
No. I did. I believe I did. We can go back and see, but I believe I did say that something happened where they both said that she
You
said,
said
well,
something happened. We didn't necessarily.
yeah, I want to like spoil it if you haven't
the
seen the movie,
scenarios.
but I'm about to
How you
fuck
gonna
up the
spoil
whole
a movie from 1993? You either seen it or you haven't.
Oh,
None of y'all, come on. None of y'all said y'all seen it. None of y'all said y'all seen it.
I mean,
so.
I haven't, but I'm not gonna go watch it. Like it's not happening. I missed
Right,
it.
that too. So it's kind of fun.
I missed it.
We need some ESPN highlights for this movie, man.
Well, did you watch?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, another Demi Moore movie. Did you watch Striptease?
I'm sorry.
Nope.
No.
What?
We were kids in the 90s. We don't know what the fuck you were doing with your parents. Okay. We're allowed to watch movies like that.
I was watching Transformers, nigga.
This man sitting up all night watching Unsolved Mysteries, Matlock.
Oh man, what's that one? Tales of the Crypt.
All of that. This man was watching Striptease. How were you? Like 11? Like what? This guy.
Look, man, I feel like you could definitely get a $500,000. Not to say you wouldn't be hurt. Like, let's say if you and your woman break up, it's like, oh man, I should have never done this. But man,
While
you
getting
get a new
blowjob.
chick.
That's a whole nother
man, my
philosophical
bad.
question.
Let me invest in
no,
the
like-
space and make money now.
Oh, we lost sick. How can we have a podcast without our host? Like, what is going on?
What
Right.
happened? Wow.
What topic guy is lost? I think Sid got mad. He got mad. He's like, you would really give me up for $1 million?
Oh.
You having an argument right now.
Oh man, look at what y'all done started. Mm-mm.
But no,
Yo,
like,
hey,
but no, if it's put out there in front, on the table, like ahead of time, like, yo, it's cool. Like, I don't mind. But if
Yeah,
you
as long
come
as you
back,
stick to the terms. And
Yo,
yeah,
y'all can hear me?
like I said before. Now we can. Hello,
Yeah.
welcome back.
Okay.
yeah, you're
Nah,
actually
cool
here.
enough to
You're
be in
actually
the
here right
hangout,
now.
though.
Okay,
Oh,
well, I
there
was
you
saying, well, there was a little bit of nakedness in that movie, so I snuck a peek at it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I kind of figured that was the case there. Striptease, a little bit of nakedness.
Right.
Dude cheating
Yeah.
the system. That's how you had to cheat the system back in the day.
Well, no, Demi Moore, she wasn't self-conscious about her body, or she was just proud about her body, where she was, show skin a little bit in almost each movie that she's done in that period of time.
Okay. But yeah, $1 million on the table. Let's go. Let's do it.
What's crazy is that her daughter is in Striptease. Like, it's actually her daughter playing her daughter in the movie, and she's getting all naked and doing all that raunchy shit, and it makes you wonder, like, what the fuck?
I mean, look at the bullshit that Miley Cyrus did. We forgot about that shit. Like that, she made the money off that shit. She chilling right now. All she had to do was act like a hoe for what, a couple months for an album. She was doing some wild shit. She was doing Salvia. This is when she was coming off of Hannah Montana shit.
You talking the Wrecking Ball joint?
Yeah, but she was being OD. How you call it? Like, oh shit, what's that word?
Herself.
Maya said it. Basically, she was being a hoe. She was being a hoe for like a couple months and doing her album shit, and like she made all that money from that shit, got all the attention. Ain't nobody talking about her right now. She good.
Yeah, remember when they took a screenshot of her in that golden like tight shit, and they put a turkey's ass like next to her ass?
Yo, that shit was bad. Oh. Oh, that was bad.
That shit was crazy.
But yeah, niggas forgot about that shit already, and she got the money for it, and she chilling right now.
Didn't one of these rap niggas say that she was the best twerker?
That's crazy.
That argument, please.
Oh,
it might have been Juicy J, I think.
I thought it was Juicy J, but I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, I think it was Juicy J. I'm pretty sure he said it as a joke.
No, he didn't say he said he was serious.
She pretty lit though. You know what I'm saying?
He came back and said he was serious?
I think he was serious.
Damn.
I don't know,
That's
man.
disgusting.
Come on, Juicy. I mean, I don't know. That dude is. Oh.
Right. Dude says juice at the beginning of all his songs.
Right.
can't take him seriously.
Right. I don't think.
Oh
His
man.
name is Juicy. Like, I don't know if I really want him to be credible.
Juicy.
Crazy. Yo, Juicy! Like, what? Bro. Well, you meet some guys like, yo, what's your name, cuz? My name Juicy. Juicy J. Like, if you don't get your fruity ass out of here.
Get your fucking Gushers 16 family pack ass out of here.
That name is crazy, bro. That name's crazy. But we've known it so long, we don't even think about it like that consciously anyway.
Yep.
You
said what now?
There's probably a bunch of things in the past that we gloss over and look at it now, but that shit's stupid.
But the brand is made by then. It's accepted. It's fine.
Yeah. When you really think about it, it's still kind of weird. Like Pepsi. What are you trying to say?
Oh gosh.
You want y'all want 10 4 hat biz? Is that what you want?
Oh,
go ahead, man. Go ahead. Let's hear your conspiracy theory about Pepsi.
Yeah. What's your theory in the briefcase today?
How many of y'all have like some sort of gas or they're drinking Pepsi?
Me.
It's because they put Pepto-Bismol in it. That's all I got.
Damn, what's that song? Upset stomach, diarrhea.
That's a classic. That's classic.
Oh shit.
The biz name is in Pepto-Bismol.
And I talk about it all. You see how
So
that works?
do you see this product placement here? His name is in it. He wants to promote it for some reason.
Biz.
So he threw that in there.
Pepto-Biz.
Pepto-Bismol. The makers of Pepto-Bismol. If you want to sponsor this podcast, man, we here.
Right. We got a lot of viewers with indigestion.
How do you know that?
One can only assume.
Okay.
Don't think I didn't notice Pepto-Bismol was breast cancer all the way. You know what I'm saying? It's from the beginning.
No, pink strong,
Pink strong, fam.
Y'all don't even know the company that makes Pepto-Bismol.
I think that is a company. I think. I don't know.
Right. I don't know.
Part of Procter & Gamble.
Tell me y'all remember that Mentos commercial where the dude sat on a wet paint bench.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And the dude put his whole suit in fucking wet paint and oh man, he thought he was cool. But yeah, 90s
Mentos saved the
commercials
day.
was amazing.
like
Fresh maker.
as soon as you get one, you ain't pissed no more. Nah.
I'm definitely hot.
Do I?
Fresh maker.
I can just go home and change my clothes.
That pinstripe suit.
Oh man.
Hey, look, they look like a referee.
Yeah, some shit like that. He had a suit on.
Wait, didn't he actually become a referee? Like he was just like a park right across, like a basketball court right across from where he was at. So,
I'm not sure, man.
I don't think that's how it went.
Yeah, I'm making this up. I don't know.
You see him blowing the whistle? Traveling.
Turn lemons into lemonade. Bentos.
Folgers commercial had me like, ready to start my morning, bro.
Bro, who smells their coffee like that? Like I've never seen anybody smell their coffee.
The best part of waking up.
Smell your coffee for like 5 minutes. Like
I would choke to death. Like fuck. Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like snorting coffee grounds.
Oh my God. Don't do that, kids. Don't do that.
Yeah, there ain't no kids in here.
I'm in a rush this morning.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh man.
Hey, listen, if you stay here, bro, don't do that, man. All right?
Said he was 6'7". He's 6'7" inches.
And
Yeah,
then
5'7".
some respect on his height. 6'7" and a half.
He can't walk into any train station around me, bro. He have a concussion by the time he get to work.
Especially at the gate.
Right.
He definitely
He
should have
walk out
picked
his
up a
house.
basketball.
He walk out his house like,
I mean, at some point you get used to it. You know, you can get a helmet and, you know, just chill. Make sure you got a good chin strap so the helmet don't come off in certain cases. You know, like, you know. I mean, he already kind of like slow a little bit, so you know he wears a helmet already. So he's like,
wow.
he grew up prepared.
Old.
You know what I mean? He grew up prepared.
just walk in. Know what I'm saying?
That's
Do the South Park and Cartman, you know, Special Olympics.
I'm Thug. I didn't want to make it sound too bad because, you know, it's mean. So
You already did it now. Oh my gosh.
no, that was regular English. That's how I talk all the time.
867.
See, I'm not doing that.
Y'all are the worst.
I'm hands off with that one.
Say, you got to be specific.
Not saying
Be specific. I'm not saying a fucking thing, yo. All right.
My mama told me I play basketball when I grow up.
I just call A-list a child. That's it. I ain't saying anything about him being mentally challenged.
You're still disrespectful,
or
though.
anything like that. I didn't say he was special needs or anything.
I just said he wore a helmet. That's all I said.
You went beyond that. You went beyond that.
A lot of people wear helmets, like construction people and soldiers and Apache pilots.
You knew what you were saying.
I just make fun of a character that I've seen on YouTube once, and that's my scapegoat.
You can't fix that one, bro.
Nope, that's my scapegoat. I'll make fun of a character that on YouTube.
You trying to clean up blood with orange juice, nigga. Nah, that ain't gonna work.
Man, that shit worked.
More people with helmets, baseball players, hockey players.
You put enough orange juice, bro, you won't taste that blood. I'm telling you.
Oh.
It worked, bro.
Nasty.
Just saying.
That sort of weirded me out a little bit.
Yeah, all right. So we're gonna go to video games, man. Kicks, man, you good with your transitions, bro. E3 just happened this past weekend, man. Anybody watch anything?
Yes, sir.
I'm an adult.
Excuse you. You don't play video games at all, right? Okay.
Neither do you.
I didn't feel that.
The one thing Biz probably would have been hype about would be Apex.
Yes.
But all right.
This guy Biz watch meme compilations, but don't want to play video games. That's crazy.
I don't watch meme compilations.
What'd you think about E3 overall, man?
So I saw about 3 conferences actually. I saw Ubisoft, Square Enix, Microsoft, and it was dope. I thought all of it was good. Like, bruh. First of all, heart emoji. Fucking what's it called? That game that's From Software and George R.R. Martin. Oh man, that shit look.
Did you just say heart emoji, nigga?
He did. He sure
did. Heart emoji. That game is gonna be fire. From Software, son.
Wow.
Just saying. Just saying. Hey, this ain't a thing. This ain't a thing of fucking just dudes in here, okay? Lee's here, so I'm justified.
So it makes okay.
That makes no fucking sense.
I mean, you did say we couldn't use it in a room full of dudes, so like she allows us to be able to use it now. Like,
oh, I'm glad I allow you.
It's in the text.
Yeah, man. It's kind of the same thing. It's like a room.
Nobody stops what they're about to say and say, first of all, that game from Firm Soft, heart emoji, that game from Firm Software, like, yo, what? Say, yo, I love that. I love the game. I love the presentation. This nigga said, yo, heart emoji.
I'm tired of you trying to change kicks, bro. I'm getting kind of tired of it. Okay?
There we go. Thanks, Biz.
No problem, Sam. No problem.
You're supposed to accept me for who I am, no matter how outrageous.
Yup.
I've been trying to change my whole life. It's not happening.
Look, we accept Crash Bandicoot for what he is, man. He's our mascot for the PlayStation Legion guys. Okay? We accept him. You gotta accept the craziness.
All right. So anyway,
so you're excited for From Software game. Yeah. I didn't see that one though.
Final Fantasy VII Remake. My gosh, it looks flames. She looks fucking flames. And that's speaking nostalgia, period. That shit looks flames. No more blocky brown hand thing. No more spike fucking weird hair.
I was
No
gonna
little...
try to stream that shit. I got that on my PlayStation 4. I was gonna try to stream Final Fantasy 7, but I was like, nah.
Why not?
Nah.
Cause he had to hit the gym first, and before that, he couldn't do it. Cause
Nah. I just nah.
The whole reason for me getting a PlayStation, because I had an Xbox originally, and but the whole reason for me getting the PlayStation after I got the Red Ring of Death was I wanted to play Final Fantasy and what was the other one? The Disney one, Kingdom Hearts. I never played either one. And I've had like 3 different kinds of PlayStations, but
so you literally did something like going to the grocery store. You had your list and you completely went off your list.
Basically.
All right.
But now that this is coming out, it might be something I had to pick up.
But that's like going to Walmart where you got certain things on your list, and like, I'm gonna get a patio chair, and then you're like, Walmart got such great stuff. I'm gonna get everything.
I needed something else anyway, so I get that and totally forget the one thing I wanted to go in there for. You see?
So much great stuff.
It's a trap. Anyways, I'm gonna have to pick up the remake of 7.
Word.
And they did something with the battle system. Like the battle system is like, well, it looks more similar to 15, but like they made it in an interesting way. Whereas like
I'd rather be turn based. That's the truth. I mean, I'm still get the game, but I'd rather be turn based.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like there's much more strategy in a turn based, but I always felt like it was too easy when it's turn based. So I don't know. Maybe they can make it more challenging.
It wasn't that easy, man. Pretty sure you died a couple times where you're like, "Fuck! How the fuck am I gonna beat this damn boss?"
There was a couple, like Ice Cavern Dragon thing. Ice Cavern Dragon thing. Got 3 heads.
Either one, heads. But then I want to see how they're gonna do the summons.
Yo, the way they did the summons in 15 were phenomenal.
And you know what? Now that I think about it, that's gonna be the issue that they're gonna have because I don't think you actually get a summon until you're out of Midgard, if I believe.
True. That's true. The first one you get is like Choco Mug, and that's at the farm.
Yeah, it's a fat mug. It's either a fat bitch ass chocobo falling on somebody, or like they run through and like just trample the enemies. But
yeah,
I don't know what the difference was, what the difference factor was about behind that, and why the animations would be different. But but Final Fantasy 7 Remake is definitely gonna be day one cop for me. I wanted to criticize something real quick, man, because most of I'm gonna say this. Square Enix won E3.
Yeah.
Because of all the stuff that they showed with Marvel, the Marvel game, which is going to be multiplayer. So, guys, you guys that are here, if y'all want to go ahead and run that, we can go ahead and do that.
I'm Captain America.
You a bum.
That's so disrespectful, bro.
You're a bum.
But yeah, I watched Bethesda shit. I don't even know why, but I watched it, and
me too.
And they had the whole front row was the only ones that was doing most of the applauding and shit, man. You could tell, and that's embarrassing.
I mean, you gotta sell. You gotta sell a show, sell tickets.
They already sold.
I mean, I mean for the game, like. You gotta get off the impression that it like a commercial, like they be looking like they're having the best time doing X, Y, and Z for this product. So you gotta try your best to get off the impression that people are excited for it, so they can get some wheels behind it. Because if they didn't have those people in the front, yeah, that would look bad too, but it would look worse.
True. Everybody would be like, "All right, man, Fallout 76 is garbage."
It's crickets,
right?
Well, they laughed at the dude that came out. He was like, "Yo, man, y'all stuck with us surprisingly," and everybody was like, "Yeah."
I think it was last year where it was quite cringeworthy, where they was like, Fallout 4, blah blah blah, and shit. And it was like, guess what, guys? No microtransactions. Everybody was like, oh really? Okay.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
But there's like the games I'm looking forward to out of E3, out of all the games that they showed,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk 77, even
That one
though
looks pretty cool.
I'm not too into the whole first person thing with all the customization shit. I believe the customization is pointless at that point.
But real life John Wick is in there.
But he ain't doing John Wick shit though, is he?
Nah, he's always John Wick. I think he changed identities, bro.
But it's yeah. I mean, it was like Square Enix one. I liked Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy 7 remake. People are looking at Borderlands 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Mm.
They got a Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening.
Do y'all have a Switch?
Nope.
I do.
You have a Switch?
Kicks, you don't play on no Switch.
That shit is a coaster.
Yep, that's what you got.
Oh, wow,
a Nintendo
really?
coaster.
You got a $300 coaster?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on my drinks.
Hold on my drinks.
my fucking coaster's better than everybody's, right?
Super moisture absorbent. No, I don't even know if it works.
This shit's still fantastic.
I stir my drink with one of the little handles.
Right. I use one of the controllers.
I stir my drink.
That's so rude. So y'all ain't care about the Nintendo comic at all.
I mean,
I didn't watch it.
I
didn't watch it.
Oh no, I didn't watch that.
Me neither. But it's not that I don't care about it, because I'm a big fan of Zelda and Mario's cool.
Did you
did you
beat Breath of the Wild?
Nope. Look, bro, I don't want to hear this shit. I got tons of hours in that game.
Why you getting defensive?
Because he's gonna bring up some shit of, you don't really like the game if you didn't beat it. Nigga,
I was
the
finished.
game.
I was finished.
Right. You know when people do preemptive attacks, man, it usually means that they're weak at what they're defending themselves on, man. Relax. Relax. He didn't even say anything yet. He just asked a question.
I just know the direction he trying to take it. And
honestly,
take it there.
Honestly, today, like I was through after I asked that. Like I wasn't even gonna go nowhere else. In all honesty.
Look.
So you exposed yourself.
I'm just saying, it's hard to beat a game like Skyrim because there's so much to do, okay? Breath of the Wild, so many damn things to do. I like to do all my side quests, so I'm definitely not going to beat that game anytime soon.
But isn't it an infinite amount of side quests?
Not infinite, but there's a lot of shit.
But you're not even actively trying those.
Not at the moment, no.
When did you get the game? Now I'm about to be inquisitive. When did you get the game?
I got it like around Christmas, 2016.
Christmas 2016?
2016.
Oh, wow.
No, wait a minute.
I didn't mean to do this, yo. I'm sorry.
Bro, look, if you play the game, you would realize how fucking expansive it is, okay? It's a lot to do.
I'll probably take like 16 steps and I'll turn that shit off probably. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, well, there's a difference between playing the game and dropping it and playing the game intending to beat it, but you just leave it alone. Like,
right.
Like starting it intending to beat it, but then you just leave it alone. I
do that a lot. I'll like start a game and then get frustrated with one part and leave it alone for a while, or I'll just be done with it for a while and leave it and then come back to it. So I mean,
yeah, but then by that time you lose all, like you get. Well, for me, I would do that, and I would get far. I would get stuck, and I would leave it for about a good few months, and then I come back, and then I don't remember how to do shit.
Word.
I do that all the time.
Word. That was me in Dragon Age Inquisition. I was like, I forgot the story. I forgot how to play this shit, man. I think I'm done.
Like, you don't want to start over.
Right.
if I really like the game, I'll take the time to like refigure out what I was doing without
Yeah.
it, especially if I'm not at a point where I want to just start over. So, I mean,
Right.
I did that in the original Dark Souls. Like I was trying to, go ahead and get back into it again. So I started over. And in about an hour, I was like, you know what? Uninstall.
This guy,
You know
man.
what?
That shit is the classic, bro.
I did.
Dark
You know what?
Souls
I
is
did that
amazing.
with Bloodborne.
Oh man, Bloodborne is also a classic.
I started it. And I was like, "The fuck am I doing?" And then I just stopped.
The game is a maze within itself. Like, okay, you got a maze, and then you got another maze that's layered underneath it, and then you got an elaborate labyrinth. That's a fun combination. Say it, elaborate labyrinth.
elaborate labyrinth.
I'm gonna make a song called
It's a
Elaborate
tongue
Labyrinth
twister.
now.
But
Go
yeah,
for it.
but underneath that, you got an elaborate labyrinth, and you got to figure out all of them simultaneously in order to move forward in the game. It is ridiculous.
Whilst being beat up by things.
You're right. Whilst getting bloody.
Yeah.
Right.
I just want to know where the key is.
I guess I recognized that in the beginning. I was like, man, this shit gonna be too stressful for me. So I was like, fuck it.
Like, do you die in the beginning or you just go to sleep? Like, what happens?
Nah, just like I was going places and just exploring the world, and I ran into somebody that just fucked me up too many times.
For me, that was the wolf dudes. Like, when I got to that bridge and the wolves were there, I'm like, I'm about to kill these dogs. after my eighth time of failing, I just run through there, bro. I don't even fight them guys no more.
And then when you guys were trying to push me to play so we could do the
multi, that would have been fun.
Multiplayer, I got to that point and I was like, man, you know what? I've been killing a lot of motherfuckers, man. I should be strong enough to kill these niggas. Nope. And then I was like, all right, man, I'm done.
You did? Were you upgrading yourself though?
I think I was.
He was losing all his echoes, man.
Exactly. If you dying, bro, you ain't getting no upgrades. But
yeah.
like, I don't know. I think that game is exciting for the simple fact that it's more like offense driven, whereas like you literally got slip and slide. You gotta do that dodge mechanic well. You gotta learn patterns. You gotta utilize that gun. That shit's fire, bro.
I mean, let's see. When does Cyberpunk come out?
Next, I think it was 2020 on some.
It's 2020, and they still haven't showed any kind of like real gameplay.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Everything has been kind of scripted and shit like that. I believe there were booths at E3, and a lot of people are pissed about Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh man, everybody looking at it like this shit is a cutscene. Thought I was gonna play something.
The concept is good. The CGI trailer looks damn good. Actually, they could go ahead and make this a movie or something like that, and I think people would have been fine with it. Fucking Fallout 76 is throwing the battle royale mode.
Yeah, I fuck that shit. I feel like niggas is late, man.
Yep.
way too late.
And I believe Xbox released their new console specs without showing the box. And there were a bunch of mobile games being announced and touted around as if people were absolutely 100% waiting for a mobile game to come out.
It'd be funny when they do the whole presentation of the mobile game and they like try to make it sound exciting.
Spend 20 minutes for a fucking mobile game, son. Yo, you wasting my time. I don't need to see that shit.
For real.
Yeah.
So overall, E3 for me was a big disappointment.
How many hours was that you watched?
I watched 3, I watched all of the conferences except for the PC one and Nintendo
Dang, fam. I'm sorry.
and EA because I ain't give a shit.
Yeah, EA, they just slide devils.
So about 4 out of 7.
7 hours? Heck no. I'm just waiting for it to
I'm
come
talking
out.
about conferences, and some of the conferences were about an hour and change.
No, I mean like 7 hours. I understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Heck no.
But that was in different days, man. It's not like I sat through a whole fucking day.
Binge watch E3.
Like binge watch E3, yo. Nah, I'm cool.
Homie had the Mountain Dew next to him. You know what I'm saying?
Telling me you weren't excited about The Sims? Wow.
Who?
Man.
No.
Is it a new Sims? Well, Sims 5?
Well, it's a new expansion pack.
You go on vacation.
You can be a mermaid. You can play with mermaids.
Like how long you gonna be on that vacation?
This.
Or is it like how,
As long as you want.
okay,
Yo, can
Lee,
you
Lee, I'm not trying to put you on the fire, but I'm gonna need you to tell me how these expansions work. So are you like still doing your job, but then you go on vacation, in this case, or
I haven't
is the
played an expansion
expansion just
pack in a
that
long
spot?
time.
I think you can live here too, though.
I'm not even sure anymore. I think it might be, you might have some consequences by the time you go back to your base game. I'm not sure anymore. But I mean, expansion packs, they're pretty fun. Depending on how into it you get, you might not want to leave your little expansion area.
in this new expansion pack, you could call out of work. You could also set your vacation days.
That could be awesome. I don't know.
You
Do
could
they
call
have
your
vacation
bank and
days
put a
now?
hold on like schedule payment arrangements on your fucking
Yeah.
account.
Like when you get back to your base and your mailbox is flashing red, that means you everything got repossessed already because you were at the island for a month.
That's a good concept, but it ain't. No.
You could call your neighbor. You could ask him to watch your pets.
I think you can choose to live there too. It wouldn't make any sense for it to be like a short period of time as an expansion. Like,
it probably does have areas where you can like live there and set up a house there.
And that's what I'm saying. So I mean, but then how fun would that? See, I used to be
it's
on
called
this
island living. It's not vacation.
All right.
Island. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like the city expansion pack. You can live in the city living.
I used to be into Sims, man, until I realized that it's just the same old shit. Get up, go to work. If you created your family, you just do the same old shit. Click here, click there. Hey man, I'm bored. Hey, the Sims characters looking up at you like, nigga, make me do something. And then you be like, all right, nigga, damn. Then you just click on.
Nah, look, you playing it the wrong way by playing it the right way. The real premise of Sims is to play it the wrong way. Like
you gotta set as many people on
get,
fire as you can.
right.
Right.
Block them
How
in a
many
little
peop-
corner. See what they do for
Yeah.
10 days.
How
You know
many
what I'm
people
saying?
can you trap in the pool and take the ladder out before they all die? How
Right.
can you do that?
Y'all evil.
Or just put a bunch of fridges in the kitchen with no table and see where they put their food. Like
They put it on the floor.
They leave the shit on the floor. Leave the shit on the floor.
just give them no chairs to sit in and see if they like fucking lounge on the floor and shit.
They leave their they'll eat and leave their shit on the floor. I've done that, nigga. I first like before I even like looked up any codes or some shit like that off of tips and tricks or whatnot. They like I would start out like broke as fuck, right?
This
so I
man
would
cheated
only
in
have
Sims, bro.
things.
Oh my god, man. Cheated in Sims.
And then I was like, man, fuck this shit, yo. I'm tired of being hungry and working at a fucking
Tired of
fast
being
food
hungry.
restaurant. So what I did was I put in the money code and I started living lavishly, bro.
I ain't even mad.
And it was fun.
And it was fun until like the 60th day in Sims days. I was like, man, what the fuck is going on here? It's over. I'm done.
Why am I so old?
Well, see, that's why you gotta switch up the storyline. You go and have a romantic relationship with all the characters. You
Hell
get a few
no.
of them pregnant, and then you leave a couple of them. Then you rekindle a relationship. You set something on fire.
See, this is people's fantasies. Like this
You
is
did.
people's
Setting
fantasies.
people on fire.
Where they go like setting motherfuckers on fire, taking the pool ladder out.
I mean, we're not
Like-
setting them on fire intentionally. If they just happen to have a sucky cooking skill and are unlucky enough to set the thing on fire and not how to use a
Nah,
they
that
stand
ain't.
there and freak out and panic.
I
instead
seen
of
somebody
using
catch
the
on fire playing
extinguisher.
drums though. Like, this beat is fire.
Combustion for no reason.
Like Liz was starting to get into it, and she created myself and her, and she cooked, and she didn't have the cooking skill up, and she killed, I think it was either me or herself.
Damn.
I mean,
And she was like, you know what, I don't even want to play this fucking game anymore.
That's why you're not supposed to pick yourself unless you know that's like a fail-safe game for your character.
Like the first, like after I realized that you have to read, like you have to make the dude read or make your character read and, you know, do certain things to get your shit up. The first thing I would put in the house is a fucking
library.
Is not a library, a bookshelf.
Oh.
And you know, have them read. They'd be hungry as shit. I would make them make the worst shit. I'm like, it'd be like, yo, make a peanut butter sandwich, or if he's skilled up, like his skill is up, you can cook a fucking grilled cheese. I'm like, nah, peanut butter sandwich.
It costs $2.
Then they'll be hungry in like 20 seconds, but still, you know what I mean?
And then they'll get tired of it and tell you, no, I don't want that.
Yeah. I don't need no damn little digital ass little motherfucker telling me I don't want to eat.
Like, bro, how are you gonna disagree with yourself? Eat this shit. I'm you, motherfucker.
That's it. I already have a concept now. I'm gonna buy the fucking game, right? And I'm definitely gonna lock a whole bunch of Sims into one apartment and just leave one bed in there and see how fucking frustrated they get. It's gonna be like 20 of them in there.
They're all gonna be cranky.
Bro, they will move out on you though. They will leave.
I will see who's the last man standing, man.
They will climb out the window if you take the doors away.
They leave the house.
They're gonna have one toilet, one bed,
and then the appliances always break after like you use it twice. So who's gonna repair it?
They're gonna have to figure it out, fam.
Master repair man.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be like Hunger Games in there. It's gonna be crazy.
Wow.
Is Sick lead a party again?
No, I'm here.
Oh. You're looking up for some more codes?
Nah.
This dude trying to find the island living in Sims 4.
Yep.
I've got codes.
Gosh.
Oh, y'all remember that? Not like you don't like that song, fam.
Area code.
Area
code.
Area codes.
R.I.P. in here. Did you guys see Ariana Grande cry for Mac Miller after performing some song there?
Nope.
That was
I don't watch Ariana Grande.
Well, she recently had a performance like yesterday or some shit like that, and she got emotional singing the song. She cried. She shed a tear for her late Mac Miller. It was
heartfelt,
tear jerky. You know what I'm saying?
Was this after saying thank you next?
Did she say that?
Can we not bring up old stuff, man? Like, he don't care about that no more. We shouldn't either.
That's a popular song.
I know.
Shit, I don't know. I forget which song. No.
What about the
talking about all her exes?
Jeez. That'd be awful.
Oh man.
What about the Chris Brown debacle though? Like the last I think it was yesterday. Apparently, like he was in I keep forgetting what her real name is. I always remember what Charlemagne calls her. Karate.
Karuchi?
Yeah.
Karate.
He called Charlemagne funny. He called her karate. He has other names, but that's the best one. But anyway, apparently her new dude, they both got their Instagram pages or whatever, but I think he's blocked on hers, so he goes to her dude's Instagram to comment on what he's wearing, telling Karuche like make him dress better. Like, yo, this dude's whack. Like, what are you doing over there? Need to upgrade. Like,
damn.
Like her dude is a football player.
You need to upgrade.
And not just any football player. He's a championship football player.
Damn. So he ain't a broke football player. And he's also athletic.
Right. Well, he's on there like looking like a simp, all in the comments, missing karate, trying to big himself up. So how y'all feel about that? Like people like act out of character, like just after a breakup, like.
You know what? I was about to ask that same question. How I feel about it? I feel that the nigga just need to relax. I'm pretty sure he had plenty of other chicks that he's been with. And like he just needs to go ahead and move on, son. It just needs to do that.
No, I'll be respecting that because I feel like people be silent for the simple fact that everybody's gonna judge me. But then they do shit like that. It's like, I don't give a fuck, bro. This is my woman. Like, I want you.
All right. So wait. So let me get this straight. So you clown Brooklyn niggas for being persistent and trying to talk to women. Walking down the block around the corner and everything like that. Still trying to talk to the girl, but you respect the man. No, he should be over it because she's done with him.
That's thirst.
You respect the man constantly harassing and throwing out shots and shit like that because it's his ex.
But I'm just saying, I'm giving him more credit because he's on the spotlight. He's a popular guy. People look at him. He probably got tons of Twitter followers and all this other shit. If you're putting your business, not to say putting your business out there is respect worthy, but him not giving a fuck what people say about him is respect worthy. He's like, yo, like, this how I feel. I'm putting it out there. I don't care how much eyes is on this. This is how I feel right now. I respect that.
Yeah, but he done moved on and did a whole bunch of other shit with a bunch of other women.
Kudos to him for being able to do that, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It takes a lot for a person of his attention level to do something like that.
It don't take a lot, man. All you do is say whatever he said and just hit send.
Yeah, and then you're gonna get criticism like us. So let's say, just saying like, man, this nigga weird, he thirsty, motherfucker, blah blah. Have a fucking meme marathon of the dude. Know what I'm saying? It's different.
Yeah, Victor Cruz, the guy named, yeah. So yeah, he goes on there and he says a lot, you know. First of all, he says stuff like, let me highlight. No shade, boo, but please style him. Quote Brown.
He called her boo.
Let me get this straight. You go to somebody's Instagram page, you comment, no shade, boo, but please style him. And it's not, and boo doesn't even own the page. Like, what? Like, what? That's weird. Like, I don't know.
That is weird.
That is weird. But Kicks respect that, don't you, Kicks?
I do.
Yeah.
I think that he was like severely under the influence of something. Not gonna say drugs. It was probably just alcohol. That's really all that's needed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, a lot of people might think it's something else, but I don't know. Based on this picture right here that's pulled up, you might disagree that it's alcohol. but yeah, you had to watch the yeah. But anyway,
did our guest leave? The fuck happened?
I'm right here.
Oh, all right. You quiet.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just
I don't
saying.
really have much to say about it. I was like, okay.
Do you guys not to say that we respect Offset for cheating on Cardi, but do you not respect him for going out there and be like, I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I want you, Cardi. I don't give a fuck. Like, you my girl.
Is that what he sounds like?
Yeah, I'm about to ask that.
I don't give a fuck about nobody. Know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Nobody.
Honestly, in the beginning of it is fine. But if she was like, no, nigga, I'm done, all that other shit, again, with the time frame between Chris Brown and Karuchi's fucking breakup, he should have been stopped.
I don't know why they use this picture of Chris Brown. He's like a psychopath.
And I think I heard it on the Joe Budden podcast. It was mad funny, but it was Tyga and his ex. But basically, I forgot the chick. But Tiger's ex wrote this long, lengthy post saying like "I miss you" and shit like that, and Joe Budden, being the clown that he is, fucking read it in a hilarious fashion. But it's like, do we slam that chick for doing that then? Like, is she being thirsty?
No. Again, for me, it depends on the length of the breakup.
So after a while, it's time for you to just let it go.
Yeah, after a while, you constantly trying, always a no, always a get the fuck out my face, always a the fuck is wrong with you, always a you need help. After all that, yeah, you should stop.
I think no matter when it happens, it's goofy. Now, we understand goofy like right after you break up, like, oh man, this nigga, he being goofy, but we understand, man. It's still goofy though. But after like a few years, a couple years, it's like, bro, like, listen, what you
it
doing?
shouldn't even take years. Geez.
Some people take a long time to repair. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I guess so.
I'm understanding on that, but it's still the time frame, my guy. I'm pretty sure you've had nights where you slept with other people and you've done all this other stuff. I think he had a baby after Karuchi too. So
I don't know about that one.
I think he did.
Well, I'm not saying you're wrong. Yeah, I don't know.
There's a baby in the mix somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So my man, focus on something else, my guy. It's a wrap.
He's expecting baby number 2.
Baby number 2.
That could be a song for real. You're right there.
Instead of boyfriend number 2 is baby number 2.
Baby number 2. You know what I'm saying?
Baby number 2.
I forgot all about that song. See, now you're trying to make it seem like I'm doing copyright infringement. See, you a hater, dog.
Can't be original.
But yeah, he is expecting another baby as of like a day ago, I guess, with his ex-girlfriend, Amika Harris.
He had an ex-girlfriend.
She kind of looked like Karate.
Damn.
Karate. So I guess he got a type.
Yeah.
And the thing for exes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, she's an ex now.
Oh.
Yeah. Her girls have his girls have a running theme.
After he found out, Dan, that's crazy. Imagine.
All right, y'all, man. I want to do this. I want to do this real quick because we said we was gonna do this, man. Kicks. We gotta list off your fuck shit, bro.
List off my fuck shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta list off all the fuck shit that you have said within these 10 weeks, man. Within these 10 weeks that had us all baffled and like this guy.
Did you go do like a did you go through the archives like to get all the
Nah, I should have did that. but I remembered. I remember most of it. So
come at me, bruh.
So the first thing first,
smoke?
Yo, he said ill to touching the inner thigh of a chick.
He did.
I don't think I remember saying ill to that.
We're trying to get to the good, man.
I think I said ill to that. Why would I say ill to that? That was amazing.
I mean, why would you say ill to sitting next to your woman at a restaurant?
Because that's awkward. If you're at a restaurant, you have a conversation. You're not in there to fucking grope like Cuba Gooding Jr. You're trying to eat food. You're trying to have a nice conversation. If you want to do the foolery, you got street to do foolery. You got bedroom to do foolery.
Kicks.
Why do you have to do it in a restaurant?
I believe most of us in here have. It's only 4 of us, but Kicks. You have had sex in public. I've had sex in public. Biz has sex outside of a cemetery. I don't know what.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know what Lee's sexual experience is, but if you're gonna sit there and say things like "ill" is kind of weird to grab and grope while you're trying to eat, but you had sex in public, it kind of defeats it.
I don't think I said ill to that. I'm just saying there's a time and a place to eat food and socialize, and a restaurant is fucking that. All right, okay. You could definitely do your thing where you're touching, but in my head, I'm just like,
as soon as you sit down, you already ordering your food and it's right there.
Nah, but I'm just saying, look, you saying that I'm saying ill to the action of saying next to each other, like, ew, what is this? Like, what the fuck? That's weird.
You said ill.
That's weird. Like, yo, that's like moving your neck, you know what I'm saying? Like talking to the person side by side. You know what I'm saying? It's more comfortable. They're front and center if you want to have a conversation.
I can't believe you
He
never had
likes
anybody's.
direct face to face.
Yeah, that's. I
He
can't
wants
believe.
to be face to face interaction.
Yeah.
So
See,
no one's ever
nothing wrong
said.
with
So
that.
no one's ever asked you like, why are you so far away? Like, what are you doing? Like,
If you're sitting across from each other, that's not a why are you so far away. If you're sitting next to each other and there's enough space for like two people between you, that's a why are you so far away?
I've had that asked me when I sat across from somebody.
Yeah, that's a good explanation. But nah, son, we're talking about somebody that you already know, you already met.
But nah, son.
Look,
I'm with
look,
Kicks
it's
on
not-
this one. If he has his preference, I mean, it is weird. That's not weird.
Look, it's not my fault. Y'all Donkey Kong ass niggas. Only think about one thing, bro. I want to have a deep conversation with my lady. All right.
Son, you walk
Restaurant is
down the
great for
street
that.
grabbing ass.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have
you
a conversation. I don't understand why you can't do two things at once. Like, are you okay?
I could definitely do two things at
So you
once.
can
But,
you can have a deep conversation and be intimately touching each other.
but one of them holds more precedence over the other sometimes, and it's like, isn't there a thing where it says you can't really multitask?
You can
I'm
manage
just saying.
both.
You look. I'm just saying.
Kicks,
Having a conversation is important.
kicks.
You want the focus.
I want to try to say something here, man. If it's in the beginning of the date, yeah, you're not gonna like the beginning of the dating phase between you and your significant other. You're not gonna be sitting next to them like that. You will sit across from them. You will hold their hand in some form of fashion, and you will go ahead and have a deep, meaningful conversation while you're waiting on your food. But if it's a year or so down the road and you guys are still frisky, you're not talking anymore mostly. Sometimes you're on your phone, sometimes you'll talk about work or whatever like that, but you don't really care about that. You want to show affection. So what you'll do is you'll sit next to her, showing that it's not a brand new thing anymore. It is actually a deeper commitment there. And then if you want to grab booty or breast, you can go ahead and do that depending on the woman.
So y'all
point
do
Donkey
this
Kong
every
niggas.
single time? Oh my gosh.
No.
So y'all do this every single time y'all go to the restaurant? Is this what
No,
you're
it's not
saying?
every single time, but it's something that is done. He made it seem like ill. Like, why would you ever do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we don't do that every
It's not like
time.
I don't understand the concept, of course. But if we go to a restaurant, we eat food, it's not because we want to have sex, is what I'm saying. It's probably a perk where you just say, all right, we get to like touch and feel in the restaurant and be romantic. That's fine. But I'm just saying, I like the slow burn, right? I'm a slow burn type fella.
Says the
Where
man
it's
that
like,
grab ass in public.
hell yeah. That's a slow burn to the bedroom. But I'm saying when you're in the restaurant.
Wait, hold on, wait. So the restaurant,
You don't get
is
how that contradicts what you're saying?
I mean, you could do the foolery outside, but like when I'm in a restaurant, I want to eat good food and have a conversation.
No one's saying you're holding a titty while feeding your face, Kicks.
But after you do that little 5 minutes of foolery, you're gonna be eating your food, got mad grease on your hands. You're gonna not want to be touching your woman after that. So what's the point?
There's napkins.
Ew. You got them greasy ass residue hands. You're trying to grab your woman's dress. Man, you weird.
Hold up. Kicks. There are forks, there are spoons, there's knives. Why the fuck are you like? Why are your hands greasy at a restaurant in that fashion?
Cause in America we like cheeseburgers, okay? And we eat cheeseburgers with our hands and shit.
You go to a restaurant to eat cheeseburgers, a real restaurant, not a fast food restaurant. You go to a restaurant where there's pasta, steak.
You could.
You don't eat cheeseburgers at restaurants?
Of course you can. It's there, but it's kind of.
You trying to make that shit sound weird? It's not.
It's kind of asinine. Like you can make the burger yourself at a cheaper rate.
You go to McDonald's, bro. You eat those burgers. I'm going to a restaurant and eating real burgers, bro. I'm not going to that bullshit you be going to.
In any case, or you can make it yourself.
Yeah, they got better ingredients, I guess. I don't know.
In any case, you have napkins. You can go to the bathroom, wash your hands, whatever you need to do and still go ahead and show some affection.
So you would literally eat whatever greasy hamburger and then wait, baby, I'll be right back. Wash your hands just so you could grab titties and ass? Come on, bro. How asinine does that sound?
So are you not going to wash your hands?
I'm saying to do all that just to feel on your girl, that's awkward. Like what? I'm gonna go wash my hands so I could touch my girl again. Like what the fuck?
It doesn't have to happen after you eat. It could be while you're waiting on your food.
Things can happen organically, Kicks. It ain't got to be awkward.
But that's what I'm saying. After the little foolery of 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in, when you're waiting for your food, what is there to do after that? Talk and relax and have a normal fucking restaurant experience, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So then what's the point of touching and grabbing if you're going to fucking eat food and relax and talk anyway?
It's a slow burn.
This nigga, man. I'm the type to pull out a candle light out of my pocket at the restaurant. Pull out a candle and light it.
All right, man.
You're the type to Bill Burry at the movies. Watch the movie. We're here to watch the movie.
That's different. Who cares about movies?
That's the purpose, though. The purpose of restaurants to eat. The purpose of the movie is to watch the movie.
Watch the movie.
Since you want to make it all about the purpose.
They serve two different purposes.
Lord.
It's a timeout.
When you're in the movie theater, do you sit across from each other? Like away from each other?
It's a timeout. It's a time out with your woman, Kicks. It doesn't matter where you're going. It's a timeout with your woman. There's going to be affection anyway. So you're saying that it's more appropriate to grab and grope your woman in a movie theater where you're supposed to be paying attention to something else, rather than
at the restaurant you're supposed to be paying attention to her.
Where you can, rather than in a restaurant where you can pay attention to her and still have a good conversation and still be touchy-feely.
Yo, if y'all niggas is sitting next to each other for 2 damn hours, y'all better be touching and doing whatever the fuck y'all doing. If you sit in a restaurant for like 30 minutes, bro, you could wait. Just have a conversation with your lady. That's more attractive.
Where'd you go, McDonald's? 30 minutes?
Any inner thigh is more attractive to touching any type of booty. You had that conversation, all right? That is way better than the touchy grabby feelings.
All right, we respect that. Hey, what else he did? Because this ain't going
nowhere. Got deep into that shit. What else this nigga do, man? Oh yeah. His weird fantasy of picking up a chick, fucking her, and then leaving her in the alley.
That was pretty weird.
Smashing outside is awesome. Imagine you could just do a one night stand, alley stand.
But you gotta stand up.
But you're dating her.
Yeah, but that's awesome though. Just like, do the one and done. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Run through the scenario again.
Oh, you woke her up.
Go ahead, say it. Kid.
Wasn't there one scenario where we was talking about places to smash or some shit like that, or?
No, we was talking about fantasy. Mine was the boss, the boss chick fantasy. Biz was him being Superman fantasy. And
mine was authorities. I was talking about role playing. I said,
role playing.
You gonna start getting me confused.
Role playing fantasy. Either way, you were wearing something with an S on your chest and your blanket or fucking.
No, you're still got it mixed up. I'm going to have to stop you again.
Go ahead.
I said I like women of I like women of authority. We're talking about like what would we like when I said.
Oh yeah, you said firewoman. Okay, yeah, or something like that. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, okay. Somebody rescuing you. And then Kicks was like, yeah, man, pick up a chick in the car, take her somewhere, screw her, then she leave.
I don't know, bro. This nigga, see, look, you the type of nigga to like talk about this nigga want to eat fucking, I don't know, a pig nut for $5, and then you'll fucking take it out of context and be like, nigga, you did it for $5. It's like, I ain't do it for $5. Wait, pause. All right, not pig nut. Something else though.
So we're gonna move on, man.
Look, I'm just saying, you take it way out of context. And look, even with the inner thigh, why would I say ill to an inner thigh touch? See, that's the thing you be doing. You be twisting the narrative, making it
You know,
seem like it's weird, but I know what I was talking about.
I play back these podcast kicks.
You just said he did.
You did say ill though. Like it was a long ill. It was like
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh man.
You know, and then another weird thing. I mean, to each his own in this one, but if a chick is, ready to go, and she's like, I don't give a fuck, I don't want to do nothing, just go ahead and get in there. Kicks will go ahead and tell her, nah, I need to touch you, I need to kiss you, I need to rub you.
Nigga already adding context to it that don't belong.
It's pretty much the same. It's not a context. We said if a chick is ready, you said you don't need that. You need a sequence. Kissing, touching, rubbing.
I'm just saying the context was that she ready to go or whatever. I would be ready to go, but I do need that stimulation sometimes.
That's what
sometimes. No, I'm saying you're right. But I need that stimulation sometimes. I'm not saying I'm not ready to go every time. Sometimes I need that stimulation. The booty grab, titty rub.
Sometimes it's okay.
Yeah,
you made it sound like a procedure.
Yeah. You mean like you were going in for surgery or some shit? All right, then wash my hands.
Hold them in the air for a little bit.
Get the arms, dry my hands real good. Hold my arms up, get prepared. Somebody dress me up.
I like the stimulation, man. That's the lead up is great. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? No.
You know what I'm saying?
What else, Biz?
One time you said that man, you say a lot of things, man. No, for real, I do know you say a lot of things, man, but like, you know me, like I don't keep record until like I don't remember. I don't really remember, man. Unfortunately.
All right, man. Just ran the list.
I'm just saying I got the I got the proper, responses for each of these scenarios.
Infamous. This man tried to start a bet with me when I wasn't even a part of it.
This is my argument with that.
You were challenging old me.
Wow.
So to put into context, Biz got his platinum or 100% in Apex before I did. And I don't know if he was bragging about it or not. Biz brags about everything. So I'm assuming he bragged about it. And then I was saying, bro,
I don't brag about
what
everything.
level did you get your 100% at? Bet I'll probably get it way before you. Like I'm already getting there. And then basically I'm like, all right, so fuck out of here. That means I did better than you or whatever if I got my 100% trophy at a lower level than you did.
And I said, no, because we both play with different intent. Your goal is to beat me. My goal was to get 100%. So there's going to be different motivations there.
I'm not saying that I'm trying to be anything. What I was trying to argue is that it happened organically. It was an organic type of challenge.
We didn't have the same variables. We didn't have the same teammates.
An organic challenge would be you and Biz coming to an agreement to see who would get the 100% faster.
From the same starting point.
Biz not even seeing the future, wasn't even thinking about your ass when he was like, I'm going to go ahead 100% this shit. You saw it, you was like, I'm going to get it faster than you, Biz. How much you want to bet?
That was crazy.
It's not that how much you want to bet. It's like, it's already happened. I'm like, I'm gonna get it before you because I'm better than you at the game or whatever I may have said.
And then it didn't even happen, and that was your goal.
Damn, I got what 2 levels. You beat me by 2 levels, I think.
I wasn't even trying.
And that's the whole point.
So what level are you now in Apex?
You don't know.
No, we did the.
I checked a few days ago. He's more than me.
Oh, I don't know. Wait, you can still check?
Oh yes, I can still check.
No, I'm just saying, like after that little symbol, you can still check whatever level you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess, but
It's all right, man. It was well played, man. It was a nice try.
This is what I'm saying with y'all niggas, man. Look, the thing about y'all niggas is when it comes to challenges, bro, y'all be soft. Y'all niggas don't want to do no challenges.
Bro, that challenge wasn't fair.
All right, let's even a before challenge or whatever. I always step up to the plate, whether I know I'm not as good as maybe somebody in this challenge, but I still take it because I am punk bitch. You know what I'm saying? Y'all only do challenges that you are comfortable with doing, that you know that you wouldn't risk your neck too far out there.
That
And
we know
those
is
are
fair. That we know is fair for everybody.
fair for everybody. You just do the challenges that you think you're gonna win at, right? Or that you know for a fact that you.
But you come up with them, so why would I turn it away?
All right, I'm just saying you be turning away challenges, so I don't.
Yeah, like if I know I'm going to lose and you came up with it, I'm gonna be like, nah. But if you come with a challenge, I know I'm going to win. I'm gonna be like, all right.
Because I gotta stoop down to y'all niggas levels and be like, all right, what's the challenge?
Bro, it's
what's
your
the challenge
idea.
these niggas would accept?
Nah, man, nah. It's your idea, and you be like on real rap. You be like, I'm better than you. I'm like, okay, if you think so, whatever. Like, yeah. So the challenge is this, and I hear the challenge. I'm like, he's not going to beat me, bro. I think I'm gonna take this challenge. Yeah, I accept. So you be thinking that you're better than people too, bro. Don't be acting like it's us.
No, I just like the challenge, bro. Like, why not challenge yourself? Y'all the type of niggas that
subconsciously you think you're better than us, bro.
No, I don't. I don't think I'm better than anybody. What I try to do is I try to challenge myself to challenge somebody else, and that makes things more exciting.
Why don't you set your own goals and then you go ahead and do that yourself? Why does somebody else got to be in it?
Like I do.
Well, that's what trophies are. If anything, you do trophies then.
And do a speed run. Do a speed run, or 10 kills in one match. Whatever you need to do. Most trophies aren't in there, but
point is all your challenges aren't fair. Like the trophy one. Matter of fact, the trophy one is good. Like you wanted the games beat. That's the challenge. The games beat challenge.
Yeah, the games beat.
That was.
Let's talk about that.
All right, we can talk about it and then we done, yo. But but the whole thing about you half-ass beating the game and then you present the challenge and then you beat that game. That's not in any way a fair bout. That's not in any way a fair thing.
I think. Look, my theory would have been that if let's say you do that for the first challenge, right? First year, knock out those half-beaten games, whatever. I still think a beaten game is a beaten game regardless. I think if you get those games out the way, then the second year, or let's say if we did it again, you wouldn't even have to worry about those little bullshit 3-hour games, little half-beaten games, because you already did that the first year. So the second year is going to be a legit. This is from the start to end.
Right. The second year will be legit, right? Because the first year is not legit.
Did you hear what you just said?
But the challenge started in the middle of the year, bro. If you wanted the challenge to go, it would have been in April.
And it was your challenge again, though. You challenged me.
Year. You were challenging me like throughout the whole entire thing. It started with Persona 5. Remember, you was like, "Nigga, I beat all these games." Blah blah blah.
We were already in challenge before Persona 5.
But I'm saying it was around that same time where we was talking about beating games. You're like, "Nigga, I already beat this amount of games," and I took your challenge up. It was like, "Nigga, fuck out of here." I probably beat more games than you or some shit like that. And that's when we were counting. I was like, "Oh, where do you think I can't catch up?"
Bro, we had already entered competition at the beginning of the year.
All right, but I didn't know about the
Persona
competition.
5, I was already winning.
You probably knew about the competition, whatever.
Hence man,
our previous conversation.
Changing up, man. I need to record everything around you, bro.
It was around April.
Funny.
This was around April, bro. I'm telling you.
I know we revisited it in April because then you wanted to get Kicks involved.
Start a new challenge.
I'm not doing it. He cheats.
I don't challenge no more, bro. I don't challenge no more.
Okay.
Because these niggas don't know how to do challenge. They want everything to happen their way, first of all.
But your challenges don't be fair, Kicks. Like you were trying to.
You make the challenge,
okay, all right.
and I would have been with it.
Here's the thing,
you guys don't make the challenge, and I'm the only one making the challenge. You were
counting half-beaten games 1 for 1. Like if you had discounted them like 2 for 1, I might have obliged that. But you were like 1 for 1, and then if I get the platinum, that's an extra 3 points. What?
And then I was trying to make all right. So let's say
So I got to
let's
beat
say
an
that.
entire game and then get the platinum, where you got to beat a little bit of the game and then get the platinum. Like what? And then you do it for 2 games. That's 6. That's 8 points. I only get 2.
Okay. All right. So let me ask you something. Were those rules set in stone?
I rejected them. This is what you
Exactly.
came with.
That's the point of the rule system that I made. We could easily talk about it,
We
refine
did.
it,
You thought it was
apply
fair.
it.
We did, but you thought it was fair, and you was like, "Fuck out of here! It's fair." I'm like, "Fuck out of here!" No, it's not.
First of all, I would have liked a point system way better, but we did some other shit where if we didn't beat the game or played the game that year, we couldn't play it.
No, I didn't say you couldn't play it. It just wouldn't count. You play wherever you want.
Exactly. So what the you see this shit, man?
You was having a head start by doing these half-beaten games.
It's not a head start. I don't know how many half-beaten games. That's my style of playing games. I'm doing that right now. At the beginning of the year, I play 50 different games at the same fucking time.
So if Biz want to go ahead and make it a fair match and say from start to finish a game, that way the numbers won't be inflated.
Mm-hmm.
You want to go ahead and add your already head start games.
Not even that. First of all, I probably play longer games than Biz. I'm an RPG guy, and that's where we got that conversation from.
Overwatch is not an RPG game.
All right.
And I played RPGs, bro.
All right, Overwatch is different. I beat Red Dead. I beat Final Fantasy 15. I beat mad different games, bro. These are long drawn out games. I don't play them like immediately, and let's say I dedicate a month to playing that game. I play different games, bro. So that's why I'm trying to say that like whatever progress I may have made,
it's my fault you got half-beaten games.
It's not your fault. I'm just saying.
Well, you're
that's
making
my
me
style of playing games.
But here's the deal. All right. You just said that you play more RPGs than me. That's fine. No, cool. I play I play mostly multiplayer. You know what I mean? That's what I do. We both waste our time doing other things. But at the end of the game, you have to have the points. And if you don't have the points, well, that's not my fault. And it's not yours either. Don't say that just because you play more RPGs, bro. That's not fair.
All right, and then I'm just saying that immediately changes the whole thing, where it's like you're trying to say that it makes it easier for me to get points or whatever.
It does.
But then that immediately says, and the way we did play makes it easier for you because that's the way you're doing it.
Because I beat a game when I started.
Exactly. That's your style of playing games. I try to acclimate it to the way I play. Now we did what you wanted. So you had the upper hand in that regard.
No, I didn't have any metrics. I just said that, hey, when you start a game this year, you beat it this year. You could have started in January and beat it in December. That's 365 days to beat a game.
Yeah, pretty much. But we didn't start from the beginning. That's the thing.
We did, bro. We
started.
Bro, yes, we did.
You could say that, but if we was to say a challenge where we're saying, let's start next year.
Oh, man.
We didn't set a certain date. The date could have been July 1st. You know what I'm saying? And it would end July 1st. We didn't do that with this one.
We did it.
What is going on here?
I don't know what this guy. I don't know.
What are y'all doing? Why are y'all arguing about this?
No, because they trying to say that I'll try to make things better for me myself when I let's say issue any challenge, but it's not the case at all.
Anyway, going forward, y'all are gonna have equal starting ground for comparable games. Yes.
Nah, I don't do challenges no more.
All right then. Case closed. Nobody cares.
Yeah, he literally got upset that nobody wanted the unfair advantage going towards him. So
unfair.
So he was done.
Okay.
It was definitely fair.
Yeah, for you.
Even people that weren't a part of the challenge agree with me, bro.
We all had the same amount to. We all could have accumulated the same amount of points.
Even people on the outside looking in disagree with what you got going on here, bro.
Next.
Yeah, bugging.
All right, so we done. Yeah, man, it was a good show, man. Appreciate Lovely Joe for coming out and actually facing her quote anxiety on public speaking, and she actually did some great commentary about certain things, man. Really appreciate you for coming out. Great first guest.
Thanks for having me. Thank
Great
you.
first guess. This nigga put a helmet in the. All right.
This nigga, man.
I'm not gonna say who it's for,
man.
but it's for somebody.
This nigga, man.
All right.
But yeah, this is Biz,
we gonna do
the business
outro,
part of
man.
Kickin Sick Business, and want to thank Joe Leones for coming out. Want to thank Kicks for being the good guy that he is and having tough skin and making those absolutely amazing challenges. Sick. I want to thank you for organizing this and making sure that it happens every week. And it's our 10-week anniversary. And next week, episode 11. I'm out.
Episode 11. All right, Kicks.
Man, this is your boy Trev Super, and yeah, man, I ain't doing no challenges to y'all unfair ass niggas, man. Want to start challenges in the middle of the year and shit, but then get mad when I make an Apex challenge when niggas didn't start quote unquote with me, and
I still beat you though.
I'm just saying, bro.
I still beat you.
I'm just saying, man.
You still lost.
10 weeks. 10 weeks.
You still
It's
lost
awesome.
though.
Yo, Kicks the type of nigga that wants
I'm
to
not
start.
challenging you no more.
Kicks the type
I
of
always
nigga that wants
win.
to start a baseball game where
Okay.
all his bases are full.
Right. Can't start a baseball game until my bases are full, bro.
And Sick, you the cheerleader on the side because you wouldn't play sports, nigga.
My
You
nigga,
know,
I'm
fuck
the
out of
objective
here.
one. I'm the objective one.
Fuck out of here, man.
I beat you in every
If
challenge,
Biz-
Kicks.
If Biz was pulling this same shit, I would tell Biz, yo, you fucking foolish.
He has.
I would easily go back into it and just be like, niggas talk about I make all the challenges, but these guys never do challenges. So it makes me look crazy, right? When I issue a challenge, but then these guys sit in the corners like, oh, I ain't gonna issue a challenge, blah, blah, blah. I'm the only one doing it, so I look crazy.
There's 1v1 in any game you want today, man.
These fucking
Any
whack
shooter.
ass dudes.
There's 1v1 in any
Wow.
shooter you want today.
Look,
Direct
he's already
challenge right
he's
now.
already putting stipulations on it. Shooters?
I want to do a shooter. Yeah.
Why not Street Fighter?
It's my
Why not Street
challenge.
Fighter?
It's my challenge. I issued a
You issued a
challenge.
challenge,
1v1
man.
in any shooter.
I'm always down for a challenge, but I don't do challenges no more. So you good?
Okay, as long as we know that you turn them down too, bro.
I'm always down for a challenge, but I don't do challenges.
That's what he
So, Lee,
Yes.
This one.
we need your outro.
Hi, this is Lee, also known as Lovely Joe. Occasionally, I stream on Twitch called Sweetest Lee. Come see me. My information is not in the description below because somebody neglected to put it there, but that's okay. I had fun. Thank you for having me. I hope I can do it again.
You need to relax.
That was super condescending.
No, really, I had fun. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm about to put your shit in the chat. Hold on. I'm about to put your Twitch in the chat. Just share the shit.
It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay.
And then you won't be able to say that
You
shit.
said it at first. It's not like I made it up. You said it at the very beginning.
What? I didn't say anything about you,
Yeah.
know, screaming and whatnot, but that's cool, man.
He had a whole 2 hours to fix it, bro.
Man,
I
I
can't.
didn't put her information in the chat.
Only thing it says is I can report you, yo. That's it.
Hey, negative publicity, still publicity.
All right, I'm about to end the stream, guys. Hey, later.
Yeah, man. This is just sick, man. Good podcast. Happy 10-week anniversary, and we'll check y'all later, man.
But I ain't doing it this week. Kicks got me
Yeah,
stirred up.
don't do it.